I'm on the wrong scene. Started stream. Classic streamer. Making mistake. Silly streamer. Oh, we be live. We be live. Let me check we're live everywhere. Are we live on YouTube? Zamor, hey! Hey Jane. Hey GameCube. Hey, I heart you. Hi. Wampus, yo. I'm just making sure we're live and everything's okay. So we did like 100 on the last stream. We'll do less this stream, but we're gonna have more fun with it, I promise. Austin, we're gonna get to you. We will get you, bro. He really doesn't yearn for the mine. 100 more today? Jamie. Hush. That was a bumper stream though. It was almost 8 hours. Doing 700 today. No. No. Hey Bob. Hey Lost. Yeah. I really don't, Tony. No. 105, you're safe? Yes, we will get to you, bro. We will get to you. It is a great community, and that's what I want to enable. But we are going to be making some changes to the ENKA mines. I'm going to yap for like 10 minutes. We'll let some cool tunes play. And then, you know, like a lot of people will be here. So then we'll announce the change. To be clear, we will get through the ENKA reviews that have already been submitted. As in by we, I mean I. But we will be making some changes to the way that we do them. Moving forwards. I can't wait to count how many times he's going to say, "Stop building me, Abby." I mean, you know it. You know I will say it. You know I will say it multiple times, brother. But I also think it's going to be more fun for the people who are here, as opposed to the people that they might have just dropped their user ID and then like bounced out. And they might not actually be here for the review. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Outsource the ENKA review. Hey, look, it's the ENKA guy. Yo. ENKA guy. That's me. That's what they call me. Hang on, I'm going to make a post. I need to make a post. Hang on, I'm making the post. I'm making the post! There is a, like, why didn't we get a banger song for Ambi? You know what I'm saying? Where's the banger Ambi song? You know? If I go to Twitch and just grab my stream. Okay, and we're good. My Yanagi is at 370 AP. Getting a disc with that last 5 has been brutal. You can do it, bro. I believe in you. Trigger song, though? Yeah, we'll see. Same with Trigger at the moment? Yeah. I feel like we should get a trigger song soon if we're going to get one. I feel like we're not getting them. I think I talked about this on Losing the 50, but I feel like Sambi's a little unfinished. And it wouldn't surprise me if Trigger's a little unfinished too. Sambi has a song, it goes dun 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 dun. That's cool for Vishnu Pops. I can't read your name, man, but I appreciate it. He's right, you know. Yeah. Would Trigger have like a darker tone because of her eyesight? Yeah, that's cool. Hey, Darkwood Angel, what's up, man? Yo, Ern. Yo, Solo, what's good, guys? I wrote down the lyrics for the Ellen Joes in high school on a Minecraft server with signs, and my friends were very concerned. Yeah, this girl right here, the one with the distinctive nipple bumps. Maybe they realized that trying to be a record studio as well as a game studio as well as an animation studio isn't working out. Yeah, it's kind of like quite a lot of stuff, though, you know? Kind of quite a lot of stuff, yo. Where's Vivian's song? Nah. What genre do you think Trigger's song will be, though? Yeah, she seems like a rock girl. Heavy metal? I'll take it. As a metalhead, I believe in it. Riot did it? Yeah, but the music's never been that good with Riot. And they kind of outsourced the music. Take that back. Yo, CD Fanic, how are you? How are you? Nice to hear from you. Definitely an old Western harmonica solo. No. Thank you for the follow, CD Fanic. Okay. So after this song, I'm going to tell you what's happening with the ENKA reviews, okay? And then we'll get on to the mines, but we'll also be doing something else. So it'll seem more fun. There's going to be some gamba involved, and I'm going to have to pin a message to chat for both YouTube and Twitch, so I don't have to explain myself a bajillion times. But you guys are early gang, so if someone comes in chat and is like, hey, what's going on? Why, you know, like, how do I get my account reviewed? Then you're going to have to tell them about how to get their account reviewed. And it's going to change. It's changing. Okay. So, here's how it works. This has nothing to do with anything. That's just a meme. This is a meme. That has nothing to do with anything. That's the mod chat. Ignore that. Okay, next. Yeah, I kind of don't want to do it while Pinking's on. It's too exciting. It's too hype. Okay. So here's what's going to happen with the ENKA reviews. We are stopping additions to the list. This is getting closed. Literally, while we're on stream right now. How do I do that? God, I'm so dumb. If you wanna get in here, you need to do it right now. Stop getting in here right now. Okay, no one can send messages in this channel anymore. Done. Okay, so you can still see this channel, but the channel is done. Okay? Kuno's done a great job of putting everything onto a spreadsheet. So we're just going to use the spreadsheet. This channel will eventually be, like, lost forever. Maybe we'll keep it somewhere in an archive. But here's what we're actually going to do for ENKA reviews moving forwards. I always wanted to be like, if anyone wants me to review their account, I am going to do it for them, right? But it's kind of got to a point where we have too many. They're horse reacting. They're horse reacting. What were we saying? I don't remember. Like, the music is almost too distracting. It's too good. Okay, so this is gone. I always wanted to be able to say, if someone wants me to review their account, I would do it. But it's kind of got to the point where there's too many. So, if someone wants me to review their account, I will do it. But they have to win. They have to win a gamba. Okay, I'm going to move my big-ass head out of the way. So, we've got this new channel called ALG Stream Raffles. You might have noticed it. You can't type in there. But what we're going to do is, during streams, we're going to do 30-minute giveaways, one prize, and the prize is an ALG ENKA review. You got a gamba. Gamba even in the server, let's go. Yeah. The thing is it just got too untenable to expect to get through them all, and every stream I would do to try and get through them, we'd get more added. So it was just never going away. But if you, yeah, one ENKA review. Now at the moment, I'm setting this to half an hour, but when we do like actual ENKA review streams, this will probably be like every 10 minutes or even 5 minutes, because then it'll be like 5 minutes per review, but then we reset the giveaway every 5 minutes, which would be pretty cool, I think. So it also means that I feel like what's going on with the list that we have at the moment is that there's a very real chance that when I actually get to the person's stuff, does it have a pity? No, but that is something that we could consider adding at some point. For now, this is an inelegant solution, but we'll see. So the rest of the queue will still get reviews, yes. Everyone who's in the queue who entered into the ALG ENKA reviews thing here will still get reviewed. But it also means that anyone new who comes in actually has a chance of getting reviewed on stream. Because I'm sure that there's people who probably put their user IDs in here who aren't necessarily on stream right now. And that's fine. Because, you know, it's unreasonable to expect someone to be there every time, especially when I don't even announce the streams. But yeah, that's the plan. Yo, Scarlet was good. This song haunts my dreams. It's good, though. There's only a finite number of users. Eventually, there will be no one left on Earth who hasn't been reviewed. Exactly. Exactly, Jamie. So, yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pin a message to both the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat to explain what's going on. And then we can be done. How do I pin a message? Oh, I have to type it in. Oh, it's too many. It's too many things. Oh no, I can't do all of it. I'm just gonna add it in here. Pin. Will everyone in the current ENKA list be reviewed? Yes. Everyone in the current list will be reviewed, but then you can also gamba for it in the stream raffles here. Okay? So then we'll continue to run the stream raffles like every half hour while I'm working through the ENKA list. But then eventually, when we get all of the way through the list, we'll be able to do more consistent giveaways, as in raffles, to get everyone through. No, it's just for the ENKA. It's just for the ENKA Shugo. Yeah. Although, we might start doing this for actual account reviews as well. That's the plan. That's the plan. Okay. Chill vibes music. This stream is not for whales and dolphins. It's for you. Because you are just like me. Average Gamer here, and today we've changed the way that ENKA reviews work. And we're going to start doing it via Gamba. But first, we need to work our way through the list. And that means I need to open up the actual list again. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to open up a list. We're going to work our way through it. But in half an hour, we'll take a break to do the actual Gamba one. And then we'll continue to do the Gamba ones as well. Okay? Not for dolphins? I'm gonna leave that. Hey, it just stuck, dude. Is only buying the internet a dolphin? Nah, it's like a goldfish. Maybe a carp. Okay, let me pin a message to the Twitch chat as well. There we go. There you go. So we've got messages pinned in both about how to do it. We're good. We're good. I just need to open up the actual list, and then we're gonna get through it. Wait, where's the list? Wait, where's my list? Okay. Okay. I'm in. Next up is Grr. Right. Let's get on it. It's ENKA review time, boys. Here we go. Ian. You can't see. You can't see what's happening. I can see, but you can't see. Okay. We're back. I think I need to turn the music down a little bit. Does it feel a bit loud? The intro makes me want to gamble. That's totally fair. Okay. We are... Okay, Ian. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. 4-piece photo metal, 2-piece woodpecker. We've got a crit rate disc, but we're way over capping on crit rate here, bro. 99.4. Ellen gets about... I think she gets like an additional 20 from her engine, right? So, yeah. We're good on crit rate. This needs to be a crit damage disc, man. Crit damage are up. Crit damage are up. Attack is a little low. But other than that, it's a nice album. How can you join the Gamba? It's in the Discord, so it should be in the description of the video. And then essentially, hang on, I'll open up Twitch again. Oh, Discord again. That's Kuno because he sent me the list. No doxing, no doxing. Go to ALG stream raffles here, and then enter into the giveaway. The giveaway ends in 22 minutes, and the giveaway is essentially a raffle for the ENKA review, okay? Once we get our way through the list, we will be able to do much more of these. But until then, we need to work our way through the list. He's making sure he's double critting. Is he really now? Okay, right. We need to go faster. I need to go faster. I need to go faster. She's only just come out, and we've got 3.1k attack. That's pretty solid. 41% crit rate. Little low. 126% crit damage. Yeah, honestly, we're just hunting for crit rate subs. Try and get that up to like 60-ish, I guess. But it's pretty good. This is a really nice... considering she's only just come out, you've only just started farming Shadow Harmony. This is really cool. This is a really good ambi to starting block. Keep going, man. Crit rate subs. Okay. Yanagi, not enough AP. Yeah, we look at the AP rolls here. We've got 5 in total AP rolls. 45 total AP. We need more AP. Especially with our engine. We want like 375 for the breakpoint. Okay. And then attack. Attack is about okay. Yeah, this isn't bad. This is fine. But yeah, more AP rolls. More AP rolls. Yeah, and Yanagi really wants it. Miyabi. This looks good. Attack looks good. Crit rate looks pretty good. Crit damage, not so good. Yeah, you want more crit rate subs so that you can put a crit damage disc on her here. But other than that, she's very good. Stop building her. The classic stop building her makes an appearance. Of course it does. 3,800 attack. 1.87 energy regen. Okay. Defense disc 6? Get her some energy regen, bro. You've got more than enough attack, though, to not only put energy regen here, but also think about her personal damage and maybe consider something like a crit disc on disc 4, because that's a lot of attack. 36% from substat rolls, 12 total substat rolls. This is nice. This is nice. But that defense disc isn't really helping her that much. Okay, we go next. Thisa. Oh, this was someone on YouTube chat, wasn't it? Nice. Okay. M1 Ellen. 4-piece branch and blade. Nice. Okay, 2-piece pearl and metal. 69% crit rate and 138% crit damage. She gets a little bit extra, right, from her engine. I think it's like an extra 20, right? So that's actually like, it's not 70, it's almost like 90. So yeah. If you stare into a mirror and whisper, "I'm building the Abbey" 3 times, ALG will appear behind you with a mallet. Can she even use that disc set? Honestly, I can't even remember what the 4-piece is for. Is it for ice damage? Me happy builds me. AM6 slot? Just for branch and blade? Yeah, potentially that might be an issue. What does branch and blade do? Someone remind me, because I've only considered it on Miyabi. I haven't considered it on Ellen. What does it do? It's additional crit rate. Attack percent for AM and 30%. Yeah, I don't know if branch and blade is the right play here, man. I could be wrong. We could come back to this. We can look it up. I don't know. M1, though, she's nice. Overall, her stats are good. Like 2.8k attack, crit rate 70. Actually, basically 90. And then crit damage 138. Like, this is a well-built Ellen. But yeah, I'm not sure if the branch and blade is the play. Very nice, Miyabi. Stop building her. Yeah, we're kind of good on everything here. We're good on crit rate. We're good on crit damage. We're good on attack. Like, if you want... Yeah, you're just optimization here at this point. The 2-piece is extra crit damage. Yeah, that's true. I can't remember what the 4-piece is for. Holy Nicole. Actually decent crit rate for Nicole. 65% crit rate, 122% crit damage. Attack's a little low, but I can see, you know, you've kind of prioritized getting some crit rate, so that's pretty cool. You also do have 24% attack percent substats. It's just that we're not running any attack disc on her because we wanted to do crit. So it's cool. It makes her look very cool. I like it. Cool. And then we have energy regen at 3.58. This is pretty good. We got ether damage bonus. Yeah, this is great. This is a very nice Nicole. Very nice Nicole. Lucy. 2,200 attack. At 14, I think you're just over the buff cap. Not only that, though, you've got crit rate, crit damage, 68 to 117. So she's going to be a functional sub DPS. 4-piece swing jazz, 2-piece woodpecker, and then we've got Kaboom the cannon on her. I would say level up her EX special, man. And now that everyone can ult, also her ultimate. She's great. If you use her consistently, level her up a little bit. 30% crit damage and 12% crit rate when applying freeze. Branch and blade is pretty good then. Especially if you're running her with an ice team. If you run Ellen with Lycan Sukaku. So yeah, branch and blade. Very cool. Very cool. G1. Crit rate is about where it should be because Nicole gives her 15. She gives herself 30. So yeah, we're actually on like 86% crit rate, which is fine. Crit damage is 242. I think we're kind of the gap here is attack. Yeah, we've got 3 attack percent substat rolls. So more attack percent, please. But honestly, with how high her crit damage is and you know how good her crit rate is, you know, just anyway. I don't think you need to build her anymore. But if you were wanting to get a little bit more out of her, maybe some attack. Okay, Corin. Oh, I'm guessing this is Vivian's discs. Are these Vivian's discs? AP, ether damage bonus, AM on the 4-piece Faithn's Melody. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Hey, beautiful waffle. Yeah, you haven't missed anything, man. Okay. Yeah, this is cool. I don't know what the best 2-piece is going to be yet for Vivian. I don't know whether or not she might want another anomaly set or if she'll want the attack. We'll have to see how she scales. But yeah, this seems like a pretty good starting block though, man. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Ether damage bonus, AM. Yeah, we got a decent amount of AP rolls. We've got 7. I mean, it's not huge actually. And then attack rolls, we've also got 7. Yeah, I feel like we've got a lot of crit rolls. Okay, so it depends on how Vivian scales, but most anomaly characters don't really want the crit rate or crit damage other than Miyabi, right? So chances are we probably, although our main stats are correct, we probably are going to want more AP and more attack for Vivian. But then again, she's also going to be a new limited S rank, so she's probably just going to slap no matter what you put on her. So yeah. Just joined mid-shower. Hey, Dream, how's it going? I hope you're nice and clean. Okay, next. Miki Piki 03. Miki Piki 03? What are we dealing with here? We have got Miyabi, 87% crit rate and 138% crit damage. Attack's a little low. M1 though, very nice, very nice. And we have her engine. So yeah, this is very nice. Attack is a bit low. I would, yeah, more attack percent substats. We've got 5 attack percent substats, total of 15%. More attack on the Miyabi, please. Jane has very high attack. Lots of attack percent rolls. 45%, total of 15 rolls. It's just a real shame that she wants AP more. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. I think, yeah, more AP. More AP. Honestly, yeah, I think we just got really lucky with attack percent rolls. But we want more AP for Jane. Okay. Not bad. M1, Weeping Gemini Bernice, 2,600 attack and 344 anomaly proficiency. It's kind of the other story here. We got 8 AP rolls and 8 attack rolls, which is fine. But yeah, Bernice will want a little bit more attack than this. If you wanted to carry on building her, she's still gonna be doing that. Cool. Impact 174. I mean, it's a Caesar. You're running Khalida's engine, 4-piece protopunk. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, we've not really built any personal damage for her, but you really don't need to. Astra, we are over the attack cap, the 3429. Got 2.8 energy regen disc 6, and we're running the Sukaku engine attack. Nice. This is nice. Nice, Astra. Leave her alone. Nicole, decent amount of attack. Not built crit. Energy regen is where it should be. Well, it's a little low, actually. Yeah, energy regen disc 6, maybe? But we're running AM? Huh? Okay. That's cool. Does AP work on Nicole? I mean, it doesn't not work. It's just that her innate scaling is quite low. So this is like a level 60 Nicole, and you can see, I know the numbers are pretty small, but like it's 93 before the additional buffs that he's got from like the AP that he has. So if we look at someone like Bernice has 120 at level 60, and Jane has 114 at level 60. So it's not that it's not good for Nicole, it's just that even with the best discs in the world, she'll always be worse than an actual anomaly character. But yeah, you can run her as an anomaly character. Yeah. Miyabi, Nicole, Astra is a team that exists. That's also true. Yeah. Okay, we carry on. We go. I'm new to the stream. How do I submit my account? Hey, Rumi, if you come into the Discord, there's a channel called the ALG Stream Raffle. You can enter the giveaway there. It's got 12 minutes left, and then we'll be doing whoever's name comes out on the giveaway. So that's the plan. The thing is that I'm working my way through a list because I always wanted to say that I was always going to do everyone's. This is the list, by the way. I was always going to do everyone's account, but there's just not. There's not enough time for me to do everyone's account. So we're going to have to do it based on raffles at this point. Most normal anomaly character in the eyes of a Nicole main. Yeah. There's just too many. Yeah. It just got to a point where there was too many. So the list is stopped. And then moving forwards, when we do ENKA review streams, we'll be able to... The reason why this is set to like 30 minutes is so that I can carry on working through the list. But in theory, you can't see this. You can if I move my chair. I don't know, that's weird. In theory, we'll be able to set this every 5 minutes, and then we can just yap about an account for every 5 minutes, and then we can enter the next one, and then we can yap for 5 minutes, and enter the next one, and yap for 5 minutes, and it'll be really smooth. But now, for now, we're probably going to set this to... I set it for 30 because I didn't even start doing the reviews yet, but yeah, we'll probably set it to 20 for the rest of the stream. So in theory, we'll review people who are on this stream for the next, like... don't know, like 3-4 hours, however long I'm live. You can re-roll a single giveaway as well. Oh, so I can just re-roll it when we get a name come out? That's really cool. Okay, cool. So we'll get the name and then we'll re-roll it. Awesome. Crit rate, crit damage. This is pretty nice. Oh, really nice attack. Yeah, we're running Brimstone. Very cool. Crit damage is 171. Crit rate is 41. We add like 45% on. So yeah, we're on like 86%. So yeah, crit rate is good. Crit damage is good. Attack is good. This Nicole, this G1 is well built. I think ultimately you're going to want a little bit more crit damage if you wanted to make improvements for her, but I can see you're running a crit rate disc here, so we'd need, if we got a few more crit rate subs, because we literally have 5 right now, then we could put a crit damage disc on her and really bump this bad boy up. But it's a good G1. You could just leave her alone. Okay. Jane loves AP. This is a good amount of AP for Jane. This is cool. Yeah, we've got 90 rolls on Jane for the AP. Rainforest Gourmet, which is giving more AP, but then it's also going to give us attack rolls in combat. So this is okay. Attack does feel a little low though. Yeah, we've got 3 attack % rolls. Yeah, it's a balance. It's a balance between AP and attack. It would be nice to see a little bit more attack, but it's a fine Jane. It's a fine Jane. Okay. Okay. Evelyn, we are on like 98% crit rate. No more crit rate, please. No more crit rate. She doesn't need any more crit rate. Crit damage looks very healthy at 186%. Attack is a little low. Attack is a little low. 2,700. I mean, it's better than your G... Wait, no. That was the last G1. My dudes. My brain. Okay. Cool. Then we have... Yeah, so attack. A little bit more attack if we can. Yeah, you can see. Again, we've got 5 attack % rolls. So a few more attack % rolls and it'll be feeling a little bit healthier. We are over the attack buff for Astra. Got her outfit. That's very cool. Running Kaboom the Cannon and 3 attack. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, leave her alone. She's all good. Ellen, 2,900. 55 plus 20, so that's like 75 plus, so 166% crit damage. Yeah, I think this is a well-balanced Ellen. 4-piece polar metal, 2-piece branch and blade. This is a well-balanced Ellen. Honestly, at this point, you're just hunting for additional substats on the attack. You know, maybe a little bit more crit rate, maybe a little bit more crit damage. It's basically like, can you make minor improvements? But all of your discs actually look pretty good. So the answer is probably not. If you want to, just keep farming for that optimization, but honestly, your time is probably better spent elsewhere. Miyabi, stop building her. She's fine. But if you were, a little bit more crit rate. A few more subs, because you got a crit damage disc on here. Very good. Most comments from Miyabi and Astra, stop building them, or can clear, stop building. Yeah, pretty much. So now ENKA is a raffle? That is right. Hey, Vital Enjoyer, that is right. It is now a raffle. Celidel. We need to work our way through. Okay. It's a Miyabi. More crit rate, please. More crit rate. Also not F'd? Yo. What happened? How did we not F our Fox? You know what I'm saying? She'll probably still clear endgame content without any trouble whatsoever. But yeah, more crit rate, please. I can tell that this is a very early build Miyabi. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I feel like you probably got her to this point, you know, a day or 2 after you pulled her, realized she was broke as fuck, and then just moved on to building other characters. gave 4 crowns and then not effed her. That is true, actually. Yeah, we 1, 2, 3, 4 hamster cage passed. We've given her all she's got in terms of the guaranteed upgrades. But yeah, we could do more crit rate. We could definitely do more crit rate. Yeah, more discs, please. Normally you want to run crit damage here, but you're running crit rate because you don't have enough on the substats. So many more substats for crit rate. We literally have 1 crit rate roll. More crit rate, please. Again, she probably still clears the endgame content fine, but hey. I want to flex my Miyabi, 2 months farming her discs. Did we do you last stream, Bayek? Red Star Sen, thank you for the follow. Okay, Astra. Not really enough attack. Thanks for the account review yesterday. I was asleep so I couldn't watch it live, but I agree that the crit damage +4 on Soldier 11's crit rate disc was cracked. Probably won't ever change it. That's fair enough, man. Yeah, yeah, I think we were looking at it and being like, oh, maybe you should change it. And then we were like, actually, though, that disc is so good. Rare moment of no, it's a Miyabi, stop building it. Yeah. Attack's a little low. We want to hit that 3429 for the attack buff or get a little bit closer to it. You know, if you're on like 3.3, 3.2 and a bit K, it's okay. This feels a little low to me. You're still going to be getting around 90% of her buff, I think, at this point. But yeah, it would be nice to get a little bit more. We've got Bashful Demon, and then we've got Energy Regen Disc 6, but we probably just don't have many attack percent substats. Yeah, only these 2 discs have attack percent substats. Reroll your defense disc, get some attack on here, and then reroll your energy regen disc and get some attack on here, honestly. Okay, next is Evelyn. She gives herself 25, so that's actually like 85% crit rate. Crit damage is maybe a little on the low side. 4-piece Hormone Punk, I find that harder to manage than Woodpecker. Woodpecker's a lot easier of a set to play, but if you're comfortable with it, then that's great. Attack is a little low, maybe. It's nice to see that slightly closer to 3k. I think with this, I mean, Evelyn's a pretty recent character, but yeah, it's just optimization at this point. You want to F her, you want to get her skills up, and then you want a little bit more crit rate, a little bit more crit damage, a little bit more attack. But honestly, I would probably focus on attack first, then crit damage, and then a bit more crit rate. But yeah. This is good though. This is good. Okay. She only just came out, and her stats are already better than our Evelyn. Just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. Okay. Crit rate. She gives herself like 12 from her disc set, and then she gives herself like 10 more. So we're actually on like 95% crit rate. So no more crit rate, but yes, crit damage. And attack is pretty decent, maybe a little bit more, but yeah, crit damage, please. Crit damage, please. At this point, you should be considering getting a few more crit rate substat rolls so you can flip off this crit rate disc and get a crit damage disc in there. Also, F your agents. Do we not F anyone? Literally, we don't F anyone. Bro, we gotta start Fing our waifus, you know what I'm saying? Blazing Dragon, how'd you get into the review? It's on the Discord. It's in the pinned comment. But basically, if you go on the Discord, there's ALG stream raffles. It is here. And then you can just enter into the giveaway. It ends in 2 minutes, and then we'll do whatever comes out of here. And then I'll do a different, and then we'll restart the raffle after that. Clifford Storm, thank you for the follow. Okay, Soldier 11. What the hell is even that? I saw the Daddy Chill meme again today. It was just in my head. I don't know. Only the D on Soldier 11. A crit rate is probably absolutely stacked in comparison to your other stats, though, because you're getting the 28% from this as well. So you're actually on like 89% for the crit rate, and the crit damage is at 88%. Remember, like in an ideal crit to crit ratio, like you want like 1 to 2. So 50 to 100, 100 to 200. So our crit rate to crit damage ratio is just like all over the place. But, oh. Side, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated, man. Okay, and then attack is also low. I feel like this Soldier 11 just isn't fully built. So I'm not going to go, yeah, like, I'm not going too hard on it. All good, all good. April Axe, thank you for the follow. Nicole, attack feels a little low. Energy regen feels about right. Yeah, we've got energy regen disc 6. We're running 4-piece swing jazz. This is a fine Nicole, but we haven't effed her. We've only given her the D. Poor Nicole. Poor Nicole. Hey, I think raffle ended. Okay, we'll go on to the raffle, and then we'll come back to the ENKA reviews after this. Okay. What's the process of getting an account review? I started not too long ago. It's a raffle on the Discord. We'll show you just now. Okay. Colina, thank you for the follow. Okay, so let's go hit the Discord then. So we just had... Oh, it ends in 20 seconds. Okay, let's have the hype moment. Hang on. Hang on. 6 seconds. I can do it. Shino, drop your user ID, buddy. I hate how I knew the meme as soon as you said it. What the hell is even... Yeah, I know. Shino? Shino, you there, man? Raffles for people who didn't get reviewed. Is Shino even here? Shino has about 10 seconds, and then we're going to just do it again. He's not DM me or anything. I don't think he's here. I feel like Shino is AFK. Wow. Okay, we do another one, 5 minutes. I'm going to do one more thing. Imagine going to the bathroom now. Okay, so the next one's up for 5 minutes. If Shino comes back, we will do it, but we'll see. Okay. You went for a bath. Drop your user ID. Let's go. I've got some cream soda. It's pretty good. Okay, I'm just going to do the next one. Oh, Shino, there it is. He's got it. Okay. This music is way too hype. It's way too hype. Okay, that's better. Right. Soldier 11. So extra 28% crit rate from the fire from Inferno Metal. So this will actually put us on like, most of the time, putting us on like 80-ish%. Yeah. Okay. Ledger's hype. Yeah, it was too hype. I couldn't handle it. Crit damage looks nice. Attack looks nice. Starlight Engine as well. So it's not like we're running Brimstone here. So we've got a fair few. Well, it would have been nice to get a little bit more attack actually, but that looks okay. It doesn't look too bad. Running pen ratio on disc 5. That can work really well on Soldier 11. This is a nice Soldier 11. This is a nice Soldier 11. Effed. Very cool. Then we're on to Miyabi. Very solid on the attack. We're running Evelyn's Wenjin, just as a crit stick, I'm guessing. Crit rate, crit damage. Very cool. Orkilo, thank you very much for the support. Much appreciated, brother. Okay, then we've got crit rate. She's going to give herself 12 from her set and then an additional 10. So that's actually like 84% crit rate, and then crit damage is 141. You get an extra 50, I think, from Eve's engine. So this is pretty well balanced. Honestly, at this point, you're just hunting for additional substats, and then also finish getting her skills leveled up. Okay, then we have Astra, 3424 on the attack. Remember, the cap's at 3429. And the reason why I'm saying remember the cap's at 3429 is because you're so close, you don't need any more attack. Like, just don't worry about it. Okay. We're running her engine, which does give her some energy, even though it's not the advanced stat. So I can see why we've skipped out on Disc 6 here and given her the attack. But we're running ether damage bonus, which is fine. Honestly, I would probably rather have an attack disc here and then run the energy regen, just for ease. But if you find that her personal damage is good enough to keep the ether damage bonus here, then by all means, you probably get enough energy with the extras from her Wenjin. So leave her alone. But if you feel like energy is an issue, like, you've always got the option. Snowpricer, thank you for the follow. Then we've got bonus, go. So you're going to get the extra attack from Electro Lip Gloss during combat, but the attack is looking a little bit low. We've got 7 attack rolls, 9 AP rolls. Honestly, like, I would rather it was the other way around. You want to get that attack, like, a little bit higher if you can, but it's still pretty good. Doug38, thank you for the follow. It's not a bad bonus. Bonus, go. But yeah, more attack, please. Then we have Miyabi. She's fine. Stop building her. But if you were going to build her, tiny bit more crit rate. Yanagi. Oh my god, this is peak Yanagi. Pure cinema Yanagi. 392 anomaly proficiency, 126 AP, 14 AP rolls, and then 10 attack rolls, 30% total attack percent rolls, 3000 attack, 392 anomaly proficiency. I'm just appreciating the Yanagi at this point. This is a nice Yanagi. Yamoy on Mars. Oh my god, I missed so many follows. Sorry, Weep 30,000 and Yamoy on Mars. Thank you very much for the follows. Should I go for Burnus to build up a fire team or no? Burnus is actually a better enabler of anomaly teams than she is a fire team member, if that makes sense. So I would pick up Burnus if you want to run her with Miyabi. If you want to run her with Yanagi, you can run like a very competent Yanagi DPS team with Bernice. And she's probably going to work okay with Vivian as well, but it depends how off-field Vivian is. She's a great off-field enabler for Anomaly. Don't necessarily think about her as a fire character. Now, in terms of dealing fire damage, she can definitely do that, but yeah, she's not necessarily like a fire DPS. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. We go next. Has the review finished? Phoenix, Meebe, #1 Glazer, send your stuff. Weep 30,000, thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated, dude. DPS Burnus build 1. Yeah, I mean, you can build crit Bernice. I usually use Gemini for Bernice, but I think she works better with the higher anomaly engine. Hey, man, that's fair enough. Yeah. Gemini would give her that attack, though. Get you a little bit closer, I think. Because I think, was it Rainforest there? Yeah. But she could be your fire DPS if you want. Yeah, she could be. Okay, so the winner is Phoenix, Miyabi's #1 Glazer. Phoenix, drop your user ID. Let's check out your thing. Flexanor6, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I want the same Yanagi build. Yeah, I'm in the process of trying to get my Yanagi up to that point. Phoenix, you there? Drop your user ID, Phoenix. Okay, we'll give Phoenix a second. We need to carry on with the mines, guys. Phoenix, Miyabi's #1 Glazer. He got added. They're 1, 2, 3 on the list. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll just do it here. Yeah. Okay, we'll do this and then we'll green it and then we know where we are. You just drop it in chat? Oh, yeah, you could. Yeah. Phoenix, yeah, I did see you on YouTube. I can see both chats. I just, you know, yeah, we've got you, Phoenix. I've got your account. You're on the list anyway, so we'll green you off on the list, and we'll do you now. M3 Miyabi, leave her alone. She's fine. That's like 90% crit rate, 150 crit damage. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm moving on, man. I'm moving on. Okay. Then we have Lycan, 194 on the impact, 2,300 attack, 38% crit rate, 83% crit damage. So we've built a little bit of crit on him too. And then pen ratio. Okay. And then we also have 4-piece astral voice. So yeah, I mean, you know, quick assists. Sure, if he's the best person to hold them on the team, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, sure. Reopen the raffle. Yes, Beowulf. Yes, you are right, sir. You are right. Let's not forget. Let's reopen the raffle. Duration. Let's do 20 minutes, so I can actually get through a couple on the list. Winners. One prize. ENKA review. There you go. So yeah, you can enter the giveaway. It'll be 20 minutes. Time. Unusual join activity detected. Is that you guys? keep joining. It'll be fine. Account looking guy. Yeah, it sounds about like that. Okay, cool. Sukaku. Big attack Sukaku. We've got the Bashful engine. We're running AP discs on the Freedom Blues. Interesting. The Darkened Salad. Thank you for the follow. We've got a little bit of crit on her as well, but yeah, we're mainly focusing on an AP build. Sukaku running 2-piece Faith and Melody for the additional AM. I kind of rate this. Is it a Vivian holder or real Sukaku? That's a good question, Brody. I don't know. But it's pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I like it. That's nice. Either way, cool. That's a Miyabi team. Yeah, because I guess the more anomaly you can apply, the bigger the disorders would be, right? So big attack, big AP equal big disorder when you frostbite. So this is fine. Yeah, this is cool. It's cool. I like it. Okay. Then we have M1 Ambi. I can't remember what that does. I don't think it affects her stats. I think it's like just a quality of life thing. 2,900 attack, which is very nice. 65% crit rate. So in combat, like after the 3 buffs you get from here, that's actually more like 87%. It's pretty good. And then 162% crit damage. Honestly, at this point, you're just hunting for more crit rate subs so you can get a crit damage disc on her. 12. She's good. She's good, man. She's so good. Yep. Very nice. 3,100 attack, 56% crit rate with the additional 28% from Inferno Metal, equaling like 78% plus 174% crit damage. Very nice. This is a very nice Soldier 11 pen on the 5th slot. It's a choice. Depends on the team, but yeah, if you're running her with lighter, very good. Hako! Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Thank you for the raid, sir. We come to yap about Ellen. Again? Did we not talk about Ellen enough today, bro? How was your stream, dude? Did you finish the story? Guys, if you don't know who Hako is, he's very cool ZZZ creator. You should go check him out on YouTube and Twitch. And he also appeared on the podcast, The Losing the 50. So if you are a Hako enjoyer and you haven't seen the latest episode of Losing the 50, it's an hour and a half of Hako hanging out with me, Kete the 7th, Stun the 7th, and Shanaha. It's a good time. Hako is legit. He's finished the story, and holy hell, there was some stuff to ponder, to say the least. Hey, very cool. It's a real Sukaku. You have someone else holding your Viv discs. That's cool, man. I love the Sukaku, Phoenix. I love the Sukaku. Stun the 7th. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's an hour and a half of Hako talking about Ellen. It's not, but it is like 25 minutes of all of us talking about Ellen. But it was very fun. I had a great time. The Ellen agenda will never die. True. So today, though, guys, if you don't know who I am Average Luck Gamer. I make like cool videos about Zenless and Zero on the internet. I also stream sometimes. In fact, I've been streaming a lot more recently. Variant Zero, thank you for the follow. Right now, we're doing ENKA reviews, and if you want, you can join the Discord. And then in the Discord, there's a raffle going on at the moment. There's a pinned comment about it. The way we're doing ENKA reviews is changing. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be raffling off ENKA reviews instead of working my way through a 300-person list. But everyone who's on the list is going to get a review. So that's what's going to happen. Do you have average luck? Sometimes. Sometimes it's slightly above average, but yeah. I heard you have above average luck on ZZZ. People do say that. People do say that. What are we talking about? The Nip Queen? Austin, what is going on over there on YouTube chat? I'm not saying Sukaku is bad, I'm just saying her gameplay is clunky. I agree, but her buff is so good considering the amount of time that she spends on field. Yes, she's clunky. Yes, she takes a little bit longer to get that buff up, but it's kind of worth it because her buff lasts for so long. I mean, it's not Astra long. It's not forever, but like, it's still pretty good. Soldier 11, we talked about this. This is good. Okay. This is there are some choices here. 2,700 attack, 33% crit rate, 218% crit damage. So with her engine plus Nicole plus the 30% that she gives herself, is that like 55% now, or am I not working that out correctly? So that means that her effective like in combat crit rate when she's unloading is going to be still like 80 something percent. So that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. Do we get as long a list for viewers' trigger pulls as your ENKA list now? Well, the trigger pulls will just be done. Maybe we'll do a raffle for the trigger reviews as well. Sometimes he has average luck, and sometimes he wins a 50-50 with no pity. Yeah, that's pretty much the best way to describe it, Kuno. Okay, crit damage. Ether damage bonus, attack. Yeah, this is a nice GU1. Very nice GU1. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Honestly, at this point, you're probably hunting for more attack substats more than anything else. It should be 33 plus 30 plus 15 plus 15. So 93% with Nicole. Okay. 90%. Yeah. So actually with all of the buffs that she would get with Nicole as well, actually around 90%. That's pretty good. That's fine. Yeah, honestly, at this point, you're just hunting for attack percent substats. How many do we have? We have 3. Yeah, that's the problem. But looking at your discs here, I can't see like any changes that you should make because all of your discs are really, really good. Except for maybe disc 5, but this is the hardest disc to get because it's like a 1 in 9 to get ether damage bonus. You could consider maybe if you get an attack, like a good attack percent disc. Maybe. Okay, next. Bin. Cooked more than a hamburger. Bin. Okay. 2,800 attack, M2 Miyabi, 67% crit rate. So that's actually effective combat crit rate of 83. My brain isn't working, guys. Crit damage of 181. Okay, stop building. She's M2. Stop building her. She's fine. Okay. Attack is well over the attack buff cap, which is 3429. Kaboom the cannon, and then triple attack discs. Because we're so far over the attack buff, you can consider energy regen disc 6 if you feel like energy is an issue with Kaboom the cannon. I will say that if you do, like in terms of optimization, Sukaku engine equals more attack because you get like 25% attack plus like around the same as Kaboom the cannon, right? With Sukaku engine. So it's like 5% less attack. But then you can do energy regen disc 6. So honestly, considering these attack numbers, you can give up the 5% attack diff from disc 6 to a Sukaku engine, and then you can run energy regen disc 6, which is a 60%, which is like 10% more. So if energy's not a problem, leave Kaboom the cannon on. It's fine. ALG mini crash out, classic ALG mini crash out. Holy moly, this is a nice ampy. Very cool. 3,100 attack, very nice on the attack. 69% crit rate, and then 203% crit damage. I think the reason why we're looking so good on the attack is because you've got an attack percent disc here. Remember, like, yeah, your 3 main stats are your attack, your crit rate, and your crit damage. But when these are starting to look really good, like extra into electric damage bonus or into pen, it balances your character better, and you will find that you do overall more damage. So potentially, if you get a few more attack percent substats, yeah. So the reason that your attack looks so good is because you're running this attack percent disc here, but we actually don't have any attack percent rolls. More attack percent rolls, and then try and get a different disc on disc 5. Very cool though. Yoshiku, thank you for the follow. That Ambi was so good that my YouTube crashed. This Ambi is very good though, yeah. Legend has it that ALG has seen too many good Miabis and now says stop building her till this day. It's Arena. Yeah, it's Arena. She's got pen ratio disc, 2-piece swing jazz. She's got astral voice. Just remember, you want to make sure that you're not running her in a team with someone else with astral voice. But if you're running her supporting like Haramasa with Chingy or something, then yeah, makes sense. Run her with astral voice. But if you're going to run her in a team with Astra, definitely want to make sure that you're not running them together, because the 4-piece astral voice will overlap, and then you don't get the buff. Wait. Have we actually built crit on this Rena? DPS Rena. I didn't even notice, man. He's gonna be in the old people home saying stop building her, stop building her. Yeah, something like that. Something like that for real. Nicole, level 50, please build her. This was put here to test me, and it was successful. Also, 4-piece astral voice. Astral voice is great, but if you ever want to run double support, you're kind of screwed, dude. The discs look okay. The discs do look okay. Yeah, just build her up a little bit, man. Okay, and then Haramasa. Ooh, that's tidy. Ooh, that's tidy. It's probably too much excitement there. Remember, he gives him 25%. He gets 25% extra from his slashes. So we're pretty close to overcapping on the crit rate here. We got Marcato Desire. Honestly, I could fix this Haramasa in one move. Marcato Desire off, Brimstone on. You're welcome. Attack's too low. We've got we got 2 attack percent rolls. Honestly, we need more. 4-piece Thunder Metal is good. It's his best in slot, especially if you're going to run him with a shock team, and I'm guessing you do because you have Arena. But yeah, more attack, please. More attack, please. More lucky trauma from the ENKA mines. But yeah, I am sure this Harrow absolutely slaps. But more attack would be really nice for him. He'd probably slap a bit more. Just saying. Okay, cool. Next, White Light. Has the raffle finished in the Discord? 422 AP, so we're over her like max, which I think is 420, in order to make sure that you're getting like the max amount of attack buff during the passion state. Very nice. We're running the 2-piece Faithon's Melody for the extra AM. I would like to see how that works. Honestly, I am thinking about doing this with my Jane as well, because Jane is one of the slower characters to actually hit assaults, which is a little bit annoying. But I'm thinking about doing this as well, so she can hit assaults a little bit faster. Report back, please, White Light. Is she working? Huge account review changes. Yeah, we're now doing Gamba instead of doing the list. I'm still working my way through the list, but eventually we're going to do Gamba here on the Discord. You can see that there's a giveaway. It ends in 7 minutes. Move my head out the way. So when that Gamba ends, we'll do whatever comes out of there. We're gacha players at the end of the day here. We love Gamba. Okay. Super nice AP on this bonus. We're running 2-piece Faithon's Melody and AM on disc 6. I mean, if you're running 2-piece Faithon's Melody, it kind of gives you the perfect excuse to run energy regen on disc 6, no? I know it's only 8%, but it's still a little bit. So yeah, I would maybe like... you could argue about AM versus energy regen disc 6, but if you're running 2-piece Faithon's Melody, it kind of gives you the opportunity to run energy regen here. I can see that we got a lot of AP substat rolls, 117 over 13 rolls. Very nice. We just don't have enough attack. We don't have enough attack. Do you get extra Gamba draws for having a more interesting account? I wish. But we might... I might try and introduce some kind of pity system in some way. I know that sounds stupid, but maybe if you lose like if you if you enter into like 2 or 3 raffles, you might get like an extra entry if you don't win. But that's none of that's set up at this point. Something like that. So eventually you'll just get more and more entries until eventually you win. That's the idea. That's the idea. Anyway, oh yeah, it was also M2 chain. But yeah, more attack, please. More attack, please. Is it too late to raffle? No, it's on the Discord. It's on the Discord. There's 6 minutes left. You just come here, ALG stream raffles, and then enter the giveaway, which is not really a giveaway. It's just I'll look at your account. It ends in 7 minutes. And when that one ends, we'll do that one, and then we'll set another timer for 20 minutes while I'm working my way through the mines, kids. I've made my own gacha banner. Yeah. No, it won't be 90. Oh, yeah. M1 Juyuan, 2,600 attack, 51% crit rate, and 189% crit damage. We might be getting close to overcapping on crit rate if we're running her with Nicole. So yeah, I would think crit rate disc off. Get a few more crit rate subs. Yeah, we've only got 6 crit rate rolls on the sub stats. I would get a few more crit rate subs and then try and get a crit damage disc on her. Honestly. But considering how low your attack is, this might not be like an optimal build suggestion, but if you could get an attack percent disc here, which gets just crit damage and crit rate rolls, I think overall she'd look a little bit better. You know, if that was up to like 2.8, 2.9 with a 30% damage attack hit disc here, and then your crit rate goes down by like 10%, because let's say you get 14% like crit rate, like good crit rate disc. And then let's say you get like 10% crit damage, that goes down by a little bit, but yeah, your attack would be higher. M1 though, I'm sure she absolutely crushes. We're talking about build optimization here. This is a very good G1 though. Okay, stop building. She's M2. Really stop building. Leave her alone. Ambi. So with the extra buffs, that's like 82%, 3,100 attack, 181% crit damage. Nice. Very nice. This is very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. More attack percent substat rolls so that you can put a different disc on disc 5. Maybe pen, maybe electric damage bonus. It's like balancing the build, spread out your damage a little bit. So yeah, you can see that we just don't have enough attack percent rolls to really do that. Got to do it for a short time. The highlighting power is until you're in your hands until I return. Thank you, Kuno. Thank you for your service, sir. Attack on Astra, we're basically at the cap. It's 3429 is the attack cap for her buff, but you're getting 99.99% of that at 3421, so do not worry about it. We're running the Sukaku engine, 2-piece attack, 2 attack pieces, and an energy regen piece. Very good. We got 9 attack percent substat rolls. This is a very nice Astra. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. She is fine. Next, Hitsumaru 100. Yo. Have you done Lost Void yet? No, we're going to check out the new Lost Void stuff when I want to take a break from the ENKA mines. Which might not be long. Might not be long. I think I haven't done the Jane stuff yet. Solid amount of attack on this Juyuan. We're running an attack engine though, so it makes it a little bit easier to get that feeling a little bit higher. The crit rate, she is not overcapping, but without the extra like little bit that you get from your engine on her, it's maybe 90%, 45%, so it's like 89%. Happy Days 11, thank you for the follow. What would be the overall character engine if you had to pick one, Sambi's or Juyuan's? I think Sambi's would be the overall better engine. I think Juyuan's engine is okay, but Juyuan can function really, really well with an attack engine. Starlight Engine's a good example of that. Brimstone, a little bit better because it's S rank. Brimstone's about a 10% diff to her limited S rank. Although her limited S rank engine does make her easier to build because it gives her a whole bunch of crit damage. Stop building me, Abby, Liam. Okay, this is a nice Juyuan though. We're talking about build optimization, but yeah, she's very nice. 2,900 attack, 61% crit rate. That's like 28% additional crit rate from Inferno Metal. So that's actually putting her at 89% crit rate. Very nice, very nice. 150% crit damage. And then Brimstone at 30%. Oh, yeah. I'm the Janger. Thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated. Appreciate you. I'm number 6,900, in the queue. You got to keep going till at least that. Yeah. Well, the ENKA mines have been shut. We're going to work our way through the ENKA mine, and we're going to come out the other side. But we're going to do the raffles as we go. The raffles are going to be more fun. Much appreciated, I'm the changer. Okay, then we've got Miyabi. Stop building her. She's fine. And by she's fine, I mean... give her more attack, though. Okay? Okay, then Haramasa. Just me? Just me? Does his engine give him any additional crit rate? I think it does. Which means that although the crit rate looks a little low, it's not that bad. He gets the 25% from the slashes, and then he gets the extra 12% from Shadow Harmony. So how much extra does his thing give him? The set also gives crit rate. Yeah. So the set gives 12% crit rate, but then... and then he gives himself 25% on his slashes. How much? The 25% from the engine. Ah, okay. Engine is 25% additional crit rate as well. Holy shit. I should have pulled Haramasa's engine, you know? 20% on his engine. Oh, okay. So 20% on the engine. So that's effectively it's 64 plus 25 for the slashers plus 12 for these bad boys. So yeah, my brain isn't working that good right now. But that seems pretty good because it means that even without the 25% from the slashes, we get 64 and then we get 12. So his ultimate is going to be on like 76% crit rate. So he's 96% for the slashes and then 70. No, it's not. It's like 101% for the slashes, and then 90, and then 70 something for the ultimate. This is really good. This is really good. Sorry, all I'm trying to say is this is really good. Ay. You won the gacha, Keiko? Okay, we'll check you out in a sec. We'll finish this account and then we'll do it. The attack looks pretty good as well. Honestly, at this point, like, yeah, your crit rate is fine because the engine gives you the extra 20, so all good. You're just hunting for additional attack and crit damage substats, but honestly, you're good, man. You're good. I think you'd see more value out of a little bit more attack percent because your crit damage is already so high. But yeah, this is like a very nice Haramasa. Okay. Holy AP Yanagi. This is very nice. This is pretty good. So yeah, this is very nice Yanagi. Very nice Yanagi. Cool. Okay. How do I do this? Not that hard. Not that hard. Next up then we have Razor. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated, dude. We're changing the way we do ENKA reviews, and we're doing it via giveaways. That's what we're doing tonight. It's a bit of a weird sitch, but that's what we're doing. I'm gonna give you a shout out to say thank you very much. I mentioned you today on the podcast, Razor, about your Ambi video. How was your stream? But welcome in. What we're doing today, Raiders from Razor CT, is that I am Average Luck Gamer, and today we are reviewing accounts. We're doing it via the Discord. So on the Discord, there's a giveaway button. You go into ALG Stream Raffles, you press the giveaway button, and then I will review someone. But we're doing it about every 20 minutes because I still have a big old list to work through. And yeah, that's what we're doing. They are hot fixing it. So we're going to get some polychrome. Thank you for the polychrome, Razor. Thank you for the polychrome. Much appreciated. So yeah, everyone, Razor made a video about the AmbiCN drama that's going on about her kit. So if you haven't seen it, you should go and watch it because apparently they are fixing it now, though. That's very good. That's very good. Thank you very much, Razor, for helping to raise awareness on the English-speaking side. Okay, I'm going to start another giveaway in here. It's going to be 20 minutes. We'll do Keiko's account, and then we'll do... And then we'll do someone else. Keiko, do you want to drop your user ID? What was the issue? It was basically that some of Ambi's moves just hadn't been finished. She can get slapped out of her ultimate attack, like by an enemy attack, so she didn't have enough iframes, essentially. And she couldn't dodge because her dodge wasn't a higher priority than some of her basic attacks, like 4 and 5, I think. So, yeah. Not great. Not great. Not great. That was 101% crit rate, Nicotis. Oh, was it? Oh, no. That's crazy. Very good that they're hotfixing her, though. Very good. But anyway, Razor, thank you very much for the raid, brother. Looking forward to hanging out with you some more soon. Don't feel like you need to hang around if you've been streaming for a while. What are we waiting for? Keiko, what's your user ID? Are you on the list? I've got you. Yeah, you're 133. I've got you. Don't worry. I've got you. X Graphite, thank you for the follow. Okay. Jane. Cake. Your message doesn't pop up. That's okay. Take care. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you very much, man. Okay. This is a Jane. This is a pretty nice Jane. AP is pretty good. Remember, the max amount of buff that she can give herself is at that 420 AP. So at 407, you know, we're pretty good. She's going to buff her attack quite considerably during that Passion Stream state, running all of the right substats. So we're not running like extra attack one. This is pretty good, though. We've got a few attack rolls, and we've got 14 AP rolls at 126. Very nice Jane. Very nice Jane. Very nice Jane. Very nice Jane. Then we have Yanagi. A little bit unbalanced on the Yanagi, though, Cake. It's okay. It's okay. The AP is a little low and the attack is a little high. It would be nice to have them like the other way around. I think that the engine is giving us quite a lot of attack here. But yeah, we want that AP to be... I think there's a break point that you want to be above for the engine, and I'm pretty sure it's 375 for some of the like ability to trigger. So yeah, we need to get some more AP substat rolls, basically. We've got 8 at the moment. If we had something similar to our Jane, we'd be absolutely crushing it. I've been farming for Bernice Yanagi disc for a long time. Still haven't got anything decent. Sometimes it do be like that. It do be like that. But yeah, at least you know, man. Yeah, carry on farming. Good attack. AP is weird. But you will be getting the additional AP buffs from Weeping Gemini. The attack on Bernice is the more important one. But yeah, like you said, you're just not getting very lucky on the AP discs. That sucks, dude. Energy regen disc here. Attack percent disc here. Yeah, we need an AP disc here, man. I think maybe it's back to the mines for this one. It's back to the mines for this one. I know you haven't got anything good and you've been farming for ages, but we got to keep doing what we got to do, man. AM or attack on disc 6 for Bernice. It depends. I think AM is better than attack, but I think we've agreed at this point that energy regen is better than AM. So energy regen, disc 6 on Bernice is great. But disc 4, this needs to be AP, not attack. Your attack looks good, but that's because we got attack here. It should be AP, but then we need more attack percent substats. Attack is more important than AP. If your choice was between an attack disc or an AP disc, maybe we made the right call. But it's about balance, right? AM if you have a weapon. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so Ambi hasn't been out that long, but we already have better discs than our Bernice. When she has her engine, is the R disc still better? I don't believe so, no. I think, yeah, we're talking about it like in this state. It still works. Was really lucky with her discs. But yeah, this is very nice though. Yeah, at this point, it's just optimization. Your attack is really good. Your crit rate is really good. She gives herself 12 from the disc set. She gives herself 10 just anyway. So yeah, that looks pretty solid. And then the crit damage at 146. This is very nice. Very nice Ambi. By all means, keep building, keep optimizing. But yeah, it's like you said, you need to farm for Yanagi and Bernice. So back to the mines on those ones. This is Miyabi. Stop building her. But if you were going to build her, I'd say get some more attack. Okay, and then we're over the attack buff on Astra. Our energy regen looks pretty good. We've got energy regen disc 6, and then we've got Bashful Demon. That's cool. That's cool. Yep. Alright, this is cool. This is a fine astral build. Okay, Laurent. Did we start the thing up? Yeah, the giveaway's been up. It's got 15 minutes left. We keep going. Holy Yanagi. So this is a Yanagi kind of the other way around, where the AP rolls have been really good. And then, you know, we got slightly less attack, but it's totally fine. John Porkchop, thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated, man. 2,700 attack is still really, really good on Yanagi, though. This is like, we're talking about build optimization stuff, but this Yanagi is close to perfect. Close to perfect. Very nice Yanagi. Time Weaver, and then we've got pen ratio disc 5, which can work really well, particularly on shock teams. Okay, then we get to Jane. Really good on the attack. A little bit low on the AP, though. Yeah, we want a little bit more AP on Jane, which I'm saying that now, but then I'm realizing that we have Weeping Gemini, so we are going to get some additional stacks from Weeping Gemini. It probably just looks a little bit lower outside of combat because we don't have like Rainforest or Electro Lip Gloss here, but Weeping Gemini is going to do a pretty good job. Didn't F Jane? Yo! I actually think the effing Jane might be a little bit pointless, though. I can't remember the exact way that the exact way it shakes out, but I think depending on, like, if your stats are pretty decent, then the F kind of doesn't make that much difference. Jane usually goes with Seth, so it's plus 100 AP. Yeah, I mean, I haven't run my Jane with Seth in a really long time. We M1'd, but we didn't F, though? Yo. Gotta F that Jane. Okay, we're running her engine, which is going to give us like an extra crit rate buff. We got 3,500 attack and 200. Wow! And we're running Hormone Punk. So this is a stun window. Stun window? This is a stun window unload Juyuan. Very cool. Very nice. Love to see it. Love to see that much attack. Love to see that much crit damage. She's going to give herself a whole bunch of buffs that get her into the 90% mark, I think, with her engine. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Window. Yeah, I know I said window. I'm okay with it. He respects his waifu. No effing waifus for him. Yeah, no effing. But he'll give him the D all day. You know what I'm saying? I'm disgusting. Jane needs 375 at F, 420 at E. Oh, to max her thing. That's what we're talking about. Okay, cool. So basically, we should have F'd our Jane at this point. Bunnis, go. We have Bernice here. I think this is okay. Yeah. Be nice to see the attack get a little bit higher, but we're running the right drive sets here. AP looks good, if a little low. Honestly, it's just a case of farming for additional substats. You could consider energy regen disc 6, considering that we're running Weeping Gemini. You might find that AM works better in shorter encounters, Shield defense, because you can hit the burn faster, hit the disorders quicker. Also, if you're running her with Miyabi, or someone who wants the disorders to go off faster, then AM might be better, just in terms of damage. But energy regen just makes it a lot easier to manage her fire uptime. But yeah, this is a nice Bernice, though. Nice Bernice. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we've got 4-piece Astral Voice, 2-piece Shock Star Qingyi. Impact looks solid because, you know, we've got her engine. Impact always looks the same, you know, when you run Impact Disc 6 and then you have the engine. Attack looks really decent, though, at 2,700. And then crit rate 53 and crit damage at 102. And if you don't have anyone else on your team to hold Astral Voice, sure, Qingyi can do it. Sure. DPS Qingyi. It's pretty good. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. Miyabi, stop building her. But if you were going to build her, more crit rate. Okay. Thank you, Laurent. Let's go next. Oopie Goopy. Oh, only 4 characters to check out for Oopie Goopy. Crit damage too high, crit rate too low. Attack is also a little bit low, but yeah, more crit rate, please. Also, she is still Miyabi. You probably are better off focusing on other characters. Okay, Evelyn. Oh, sorry. Astra. Attack is well over the cap for the buff, which is 3429. Energy regen is at 2.8. We're running energy regen disc 6, 2-piece swing jazz. Very nice, very cool. At this point, we can probably consider running a little bit of something to help her with her personal damage. Maybe crit on disc 4. Maybe try out. If you get a crit disc 4 with attack percent substat rolls, you might just be able to flip it in and still get the max attack buff, just in terms of that. But yeah, very cool, very cool, very cool. M1 Evelyn, you simp. We're overcapping on crit rate by like 7%. Attack is maybe a little low, and crit damage is looking very nice. So I would say at this point, yeah, give up a little bit of crit rate to get a little bit more attack. Honestly, though, is she still absolutely crushing? Yes, I'm sure that this Evelyn is still absolutely crushing. It's very nice, very well built Evelyn. But yeah, considering that you've M1'd her and you've got her engine, a lot of investment has gone into this Evelyn. I would say, yeah, you're overcapping on crit rate because she gives herself 25%. So when you're over 75, it's kind of just a bit of a waste. So we can, so for example, like on some of these discs here, oh my god, all of these discs are so good though. They all got so much crit damage. But yeah, if for example on this disc here, we had these 2 rolls that went into crit rate go into the attack. But honestly, this is like build optimization at this point. So could you leave her alone and still use her for the next like 2 years? Yeah, probably. So all good. Ambi's only just come out, so I will cut you a little bit of slack. But yeah, the attack is too low. Crit rate is maybe too high, because she gives herself 12% and then she gets 10%. So you're on like 97% crit rate. 98? No, wait. 99% crit rate. A simp with taste. True. You're on like 98, but wait, 99? No, 99% crit rate. Crit damage looks good though. Crit rate is probably a little bit too high, and we don't really have enough attack. Honestly, quick fix: Brimstone. Pew! Longer fix: get more attack percent substats. Oh yeah, we don't have 4-piece shadow. Oh, okay. I'm guessing this is temporary. I made the assumption that we have 4-piece shadow harmony when I just saw like a couple of shadow harmonies. But yeah, we will need a shadow harmony disc as well. Another one. So get another shadow harmony disc, and then try and get a few decent attack percent rolls on it as well. But yeah, this is fine. This is a work in progress, Ambi. I'm sure. But yeah, she looks pretty cool. I am banana. We want your banana. Oopie goopie, you're done. Fama. How long's left on the thing? 9 minutes. 9 minutes left on the thing. Okay. My Ambi's so embarrassing. Hey, don't worry about it, man. Nicole. Actually built Nicole. 4-piece swing jazz. 2-piece chaotic metal. We've got her engine. Energy regen at 3.5. Crit rate 43, crit damage 93. So a little bit of crit has actually been built on her. Very cool. Attack looks okay for a Nicole. That's not too bad. We got a few attack percent substat rolls. This is nice. Nice Nicole. Well built. We effed. No further comments. Maybe get her ult skill up though, because you will be using that. Her chain attack is great because you can switch through her, and then you can ult while your enemy is stunned. The stun window is so long now. You can ult and then get back to her. Yeah, so bring that up as well. Okay, then Jane. Holy fuck nuggets. The attack is so high and the AP is really like so high. Okay, I think I can see what's going on here. Yeah, we've got Dis 5 on attack percent. This is fine. You could leave this alone and never think about it. But you could also run physical damage bonus. Considering that Jane gives herself extra attack while she's in the passion state, your attack is going to look really, really high when you're in that passion state. So you probably have not too much attack because those are the things that she wants. But considering that all of her damage is physical damage, adding an extra 30% here, probably pretty nice. Probably pretty nice. Okay. Ambi, very nice. 3,100 attack, 61% crit rate, 136% crit damage. I'm not going to stress about this too much. This is a very nice Ambi build. It's a well balanced build. Honestly, at this rate, you're just hunting for like additional subs here, additional subs on the crit in some way. A little bit more crit rate, a little bit more crit damage would be nice. At this point, with all of the extra buffs that she gives herself, it's more crit damage that you need. Your attack is fantastic though, very good, nice. Yanagi, 383 anomaly proficiency and 2,700 attack. Very nice. Both looking very good. 8 attack percent rolls and 13 AP rolls. Very nice, well-balanced Yanagi. Plus, we're also running the electric damage bonus disc. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Bonus, go. AP is looking very healthy. Attack's looking a little bit low, but you are going to get the additional buffs from Electro Lip Gloss while you are in combat, so that's fine. Yeah, this is a great Yanagi, great bonus as well. 2-piece swing jazz, 4-piece chaotic metal. This is nice, very nice, very nice. And then Evelyn, 69% crit rate, 160% crit damage. Crit rate is actually going to be like 94%. So leave the crit rate alone. No more crit rate, please. Marcato Desire, more crit damage. Would be nice, but I think honestly the thing that we want more is more attack. Attack percent substat rolls, we have 6. More of those, please. There is a thing as too much of one stat is not good. It's not that too much of a one stat is not good, it's just it makes your build unbalanced, right? It's not that it makes it bad, it just makes it unbalanced. So for example, like just to use crit as an obvious example, right? So if your crit, are we getting this out again? Like if your attack is really high and then your crit is really low, then you get like a low crit rate, low crit damage, and you get a silly little triangle like that. But you want all of your sides to be equal, because then the triangle itself has more volume. And let's say everything in the triangle is you dealing damage. So then all of this is you dealing damage. So the bigger volume you have, the more damage you're going to deal. So you want that to be better balanced. So just as like on a base level, like if we open a calculator, like let's say we have like a 200% crit value as well as like 1,000 attack. Let's just use, so we have 1,000 and then our crit value is like 100%. So we're doubling that, right? So we times 2 the 2,000 attack. Let's say though that if our crit gets like way higher, but then our attack doesn't increase as much. So if we like farm the living fuck out of crit damage, and then we get 1,000 and it ends up being like times 1.8, it goes up to like 1,800. But actually, if we just farmed the living fuck out of attack and we ended up with 1,500 attack times 1.3, oh wait, blah, 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 times 1 point, like a more reasonable number, 1.3, 1.4, we end up with more. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like 2,100. The ALG triangle of character building. Well, the way that Jay Stern started trying to explain it to me when he explained it is that it's like a cube. Think about it as like a cube, and you have to think about all of the sides of that cube, and then like the more volume you can get in your box, in your cube, the better it is. And like let's say this is like attack, and this is your crit rate, and this is your crit damage, and then this is like your pen ratio, and then this is like your element damage bonus, and it's like everything has like contributes to that damage, right? So you want to balance it to get your box as big as possible. But I think the easier way to think about it, and in most of the builds that I look at, the easier way to think about it is to think about it as like attack, crit rate, crit damage, and then like get the biggest triangle you can. But a lot of the time when I'm seeing characters with good attack and crit rate and crit damage, I'm like, yeah, but we can make this a 3-dimensional box by adding some element damage bonus to it as well. You know? I'm confused. Is it a triangle or a cube? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care anymore. Oh yeah, I love the JSON stats discussion. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. It was beneficial for me as well because it actually made me think about characters in like a more three-dimensional state. But to be honest, the way that I talk about characters when I'm looking at them here is most of the time I do talk about like attack, crit rate, crit damage for like these damage-based characters. But if someone doesn't have electric damage bonus or pen, or you know, if someone's not also exploring an extra avenue for damage as well as building attack, crit rate, and crit damage, then I will normally mention, oh, okay, so, you know, once you get this to this point, then that's a good opportunity for you to think about electric damage bonus here, or something along those lines. Fourth dimensional calc soon, yeah. So I guess I'm trying to keep it simpler when it needs to be kept simpler, but I guess it could be taken out of context as you should only focus on attack, crit, and rate, and crit damage, but that's not what I'm saying at all. You won the ENKA review, Kenji? Yo! Okay, drop your user ID. I'm going to go for a Wii. Drop your user ID. I'm going to go to the loo, and then when I come back, we will do you. I'm going to just green this one. Give me 2 secs. Oh, no! What's this? Wait, what? Kenji, user ID. Where do we drop the user ID? If you win the raffle, you can just drop it in chat. If you don't win the raffle, you can drop it in chat, but I probably won't look at it. So it's better to have all sides with decent investment rather than having one side overinvested and the other neglected. Exactly right. Yeah, that's exactly right. What I'm saying, yeah. Because like a good attack, crit rate, crit damage split is better for a character than just having massive attack. You know? Because if your attack is just massive, yeah, sure, your attack is massive, but then you introduce the crit stuff and it's better. Or if you have a really great crit rate, crit damage, but then your attack is really low, then, you know, your crits are based on those attack, you know? You put commas in it? Why have we got commas in here? Thank you, Kenji. I will take them out. Oh, no. Kenji. Okay, give me 2 secs. I'm going to go for a wee. I'm going to put a good song on for you. And I'll be right back. What are we thinking? Pinking? Classic. Right, I'll run the ads as well. Why not? Oh, I can't run an ad. It is what it is. Right, BRB, I'm going to the loo. I don't know why I locked my screen. I don't know why I did that. Right, now I'm going to the loo.
Here, yearning, be more than friends. Boy, the boy, pick up, pick a little bamboo's gonna lay my way to you. Baby, since the last time we spoke, it's been so long. I miss you. I'm local, but hope you don't know. Pop up in my head, dream me of the day when you come and take me away.
Yo.
Like princess, don't fear, just be brave. It's you and me there and no other way.
FF102? Yo. You must be my peeps. Oh. It was boring for a while. I'm sorry. Well, pinking was good, right?
Like a roller coaster.
New raffle. Yep, new raffle, new raffle, new raffle, new raffle. Okay. Wait, how do I do it? Wait, what am I doing? 20 minutes. One winner. Prize. ENKA review. Okay. It's up. Enter the raffle. Am I on the list? Svarog Simp. I recognize your name. I don't know if I've already done you, man. I'll check the list for you. Yeah, we did you. We did you already. I don't remember when, but we did do you. We'll get to you. Holy shit. Guys. Holy shit. There's so many. Yeah, if you check the VOD, I normally have the page open like this. So you can check the VOD and just skim through it to find your review if you want, man. By all means. I hope ALG understands we're not talking to him. Of course I do, Scarlet. Dream husband. You'll be done by the time Vivian comes out? God, I hope so. I mean, I'm genuinely thinking that we might not be, but yeah. Okay, M2 Miyabi. This music is way too hype. This is too fun. Way too fun. Okay, that's better. Lo-fi. Let's go. Your account is next, Austin. Let's go. Okay, right. Kenji first. Big attack. A crit rate is a little low, but we do have M2, so that translates into like 75% on the crit rate. I still think more crit rate though, dude. I still think more crit rate, man. That's what I'm saying. Okay, a little bit more crit rate, but like, it's M2 Miyabi. Like, what are we even talking about? Let's go next. And this kind of comes back to the triangle thing again, though. Like, this attack is really good, but probably better if it's ice damage bonus. Just think about your box, make it 3-dimensional. Okay. 410 AP, 2,700 attack. This is a very nice Yanagi. No notes. No notes. Okay. Evelyn, very nice Evelyn. Considering that we're not getting crit rate from her weapon, this is very, very tasty. So we're getting 61% crit rate, which is without her buff. So plus her buff, we're actually on like 86% crit rate. So very tidy. 180% crit damage, 3,000 attack. Overall, this is very nice. We're running Pen on 5th slot, 4-piece Woodpecker. Hormone Punk it sheets better, but I'm a bigger fan of Woodpecker because I think it's easier to manage the buff up time. This is a very nice Evelyn. I think if you're going to make small optimizations, a few more crit rate rolls wouldn't go amiss. But yeah, this is a really, really nice Evelyn. Cool. Bonus. We got a lot of AP because we got like 9 rolls. And then we've got Electro Lip Gloss. Attack feels a little low. Just me, though? We got 13 attack rolls at 39%. That should feel better. Maybe it's just because the engine is only AP. But remember, you will get the in-combat attack. So, very nice. This Bernice is still going to be very good. It would be nice to see a few more attack percent rolls on her, though. But it's very good. We're over the attack buff cap for Astra. We're running Bashful Demon. We've got Energy Regen Disc 6 and 2-piece Swing Jazz. Nothing else to say, really. This is pretty much perfect for an Astra without her Wenjin. So, all good, all good. Next, we have Haramasa. He gets like 20 from his herb case. 4-piece Shadow Harmony. I love that. 12% from that in terms of crit rate. And then he gets 25% for his slashes as well. My math is not mathing right now, but I'm pretty sure that leads you around the 80-90% mark on the crit rate for the slashes. But for non-slashes, it's going to leave you a little bit lower at around 60 to 70% crit rate. So a lot of his damage is on his ult, So I'd still probably just leave his crit rate alone, honestly. But yeah, this is a really nice Aramasa. Really nice Aramasa. Good stuff, Kenji. Good stuff. Okay. Let's go. Next, Radiant Nights. Is that an Aladdin reference? Ambi only just came out, but we have M1. We've got really solid attack. Crit rate's not looking too bad either. Crit damage not looking too bad either. Honestly, yeah, just skills up and then start making some optimizations on the crit. Probably more on the crit damage side than the crit rate side at this point. But yeah, this is a really, really nice Ambi. Yeah, at this point, though, you're doing very, very well on the attack. Oh, I can see. Yeah, we've got disc 5 here on attack. Yeah, might want to consider trying to get a few more attack percent substat rolls so we can try and keep it around the 3k mark and then trying electric damage bonus in there. Because again, that's just going to give you spread out your damage a little bit better, make your volume better. Nomad. Jane, M3 Jane, 443 AP with 3000 attack. Guys, I mean, I'm on the record now at this point saying Jane might be the 4th best anomaly character, but if you offered me this Jane and took away my Miyabi, I'd be okay with it. This Jane is very nice. Disc 5 is attack. Disc 5 is attack. Yeah. You would actually see. I actually think that's an optimization that we can make, because considering how much extra attack that she's going to give herself in the passion state, because that's based on the AP and you're over that attack buff, you're over that buff cap. I would actually say physical damage bonus here would be really nice. Physical damage bonus here would be really nice. If you could get a physical damage bonus on disc 5 with AP and attack percent rolls, yo, very cool. Yeah. But this is a very nice Jane. I know that disc 5 is the hardest disc to get, and at this point it probably just feels a little bit unnecessary to try and get like a disc 5 physical damage bonus, considering that your Jane already slaps this hard. So you definitely don't need it. Let's put it that way. You definitely don't need it. Yanagi, okay, a little bit high on the attack, a little bit low on the AP. 4-piece Thunder Metal. I mean, if you're running her in a shock team, this is the way to do it. Electric damage bonus on disc 5, which makes sense. We've got AP. We've got attack for bigger disorders, which makes sense, again, if we're not running her as a disorder battery for Miyabi. AP's a little low, though. I think that Time Weaver has a breakpoint, and I think it's 375 in order to activate some of its stuff. So yeah, you want the AP to be a little bit higher. We've got so many AP rolls, though. We're like 2 rolls away? 2 rolls away? 3 rolls away? Tiny bit of optimization on the AP, I think, to get us over that 375 hump. Our attack is looking very healthy, though, even though we only have a few attack percent rolls. Mostly just from Time Weaver, I would think. Oh, and the attack buff from the thing. It's 375, but again, dishunting sucks. Yep. You get back to those mines, buddy. But yeah, this is still a very nice Yanagi. Like, I'm sure she, in practice, I'm sure she works very well. Okay. Attack, very healthy. We're running attack on this 5th slot here, so that's looking very nice. Crit rate is 73, so she's actually got like 98% with her buff. It will be up like pretty much all of the time. Crit damage at 141. Yeah, I think at this point, we give up the attack just a smidge, and we run fire damage bonus here. And then you might want a few attack percent substat rolls to get that as close as you can to 3k. And then, honestly, then we're just hunting for crit damage substats. But, I mean, again, we're talking about build optimization here. This is still a very, very nice Evelyn. Very, very nice Evelyn. Very good. Okay. Bonus, go. 3,200 attack. Nice. We're helped out a little bit by her engine, I think. But the AP is looking pretty solid. Yep, very nice. We're running attack on the 6th slot. We're probably over the top on attack. I would say AM would be better in this situation. The extra ability from Flamemaker Shaker means that energy regen might be a little bit unnecessary. But yeah, probably AM here to help her hit those burns quicker. But then again, she does more damage from her attack. So like we're talking about build optimization. In practice, she probably doesn't need that kind of change. Cool. Next, we have Lighter. Lighter, 2,600 attack. Very nice attack for Lighter, because he doesn't actually typically get that much. 194 on the impact. We've got his engine. Crit rate, crit damage, a little bit underinvested, but I can see that we're running attack here. Yeah, we just kind of went full on the attack. That's fine. He is a stunner after all, and he is going to do a little bit of personal damage considering how much we have. So this is pretty good. This is pretty cool. Nice Lighter. Nice Lighter. Nice Lighter. Okay. Oh. Very cool. I loved it. Dark Moon Goths. There's already like a billion lists, but I thought I'd add mine anyway. You're welcome. I'm pretty sure I've logged into this guy's account. Holy Ju-Yuan. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone! Okay, next. Oh my god. Did you know Lighter's last name was Lawrence? I didn't. That's interesting. Okay. 3,428 is like one off the cap, which is why I was laughing. But don't worry about it. Like, genuinely, don't worry about it. You're getting 99.99% of her buff. It's not worth it. But what I'll also say is that we're running ether damage bonus and energy regen, and we're basically at the cap. So we have 12 substat rolls on attack. Very nice. Very, very nice. And we're running her engine. Her personal damage is probably pretty solid. It's probably pretty solid. 1199 attack buff from Astra. I know, it was pretty funny. Yay. Anyway, yeah, very nice Astra, because yeah, she's contributing a little bit more to the team damage with the damage bonus. This is cool. 72%. Okay, we'll talk about the two piece first. So 2-piece puffer, 2-piece inferno metal, and 2-piece branching blade is good in theory. It's just in practice, like, you can make your stats look better with a 2-piece in this situation when we're just looking at these stats. However, when you're actually playing the character, if you had like 4-piece Inferno Metal, then you get the extra buff, which Eve definitely doesn't need. But if you have 4-piece Woodpecker, then you get that extra attack buff, which is really, really nice to have, because it's just going to help to contribute to more damage as you're doing more stuff. So I guess what I'm saying is that as much as 2-piece is okay as like a temp build, you should look to switch her onto a 4-piece at some point. Now, for Evelyn in particular, you could make the argument that she doesn't really have a disc set that suits her particularly well in the game. So catch you in the next one. I hope you have a thanks. And thanks. Have a great night. That's okay. See you later, Austin. Thanks for hanging out. What was I saying? Yeah, 2-piece is going to make her stats look really good, but then you're not going to get the extra buff from running a 4-piece set. Now, you could leave her on this 2-piece because your stats are good enough to get away with it. Attack's a little low, maybe. Crit damage is amazing, and crit rate is like 98%. So yeah, these are great. Fire damage, we do have the fire damage bonus disc here. Plus, we're getting 10% extra from the Inferno Metal. Very nice. And then we get the attack at 2,700, which is a little bit low. If you wanted to make optimizations to this 2-piece build, I would say a little bit more attack. But honestly, I wouldn't farm for it. I would either farm a specific set for her, Hormone Punk, which sheets better, Woodpecker, which is easier to play and sheets very similarly, or wait until we get like a 4-piece set that feels a little bit better for Evelyn. Kind of like we did with Haramasa, where we got Shadow Harmony. which I know it doesn't sheet as well as some of his other ones, but it's easier to play, and you don't have to play him in a shock team. Anyway, Khalida, 190 impact. She's got her engine. She's got impact disc 6. We've built a little bit of crit damage on her, but honestly, we're only critting every 1 in 3 hits. So I would say let's put crit rate here instead. Attack is not looking too bad. Yeah, 2,400. For Khalida, that's pretty good. Yeah, this is a nice Khalida. This is a nice Khalida. Miyabi, stop building. Stop building. Put her down. Stop building her. But if you were going to build her, more attack, more crit damage. But, you know, like, you're substat hunting at this point. You got everything you need. Maybe get more crit rate substats. Eventually put a crit damage disc on her. You'll be fine. M2 Neko. Thank you. Thank you for building the cat after losing your 50s. Put her down is crazy. Put her down. Stop playing with her. 2,800 attack, 69.8% crit rate, and 165% crit damage on Neko. You mad lad, Super Pro Coppus. Yo. Okay, we go next. Black Sinister. I bad at gaming. We'll see. M2 Miyabi, so her crit rate is over 80. It's like 83. Plus her attack is over 3,000. Stop building her. We're over the AP for Yanagi's engine at 383. Attack is so very high at 3,400. So, and we're running. Oh, okay. It depends on what type of team you're running her on, but yeah, you might want to consider AM here, especially if you want her to hit shock faster. AM, does mean that she hits shock faster, so you might want to consider AM here on the 6th slot. But M1 Yanagi, this is a very nice Yanagi. This is a very, very nice Yanagi. Is just your user ID needed, if I'm not mistaken? Yep. That's it. So if you enter the giveaway, you can just drop your user ID in chat if you win, and then we'll check it out. 3,383 attack. So we're a little bit off the cap for the buff. Not too bad though. As in, like, we're still getting almost all of the buff. 3.27 on the energy regen. We're running 2-piece hormone punk and 4-piece astral voice, and then we've got Kaboom the cannon. Yeah, our energy regen might look. Oh wait, no, we've got 6-piece energy regen. Oh, that's really cool. Ignore me. No, that's very cool. So we've got loads of energy regen, plus our attack is looking really, really healthy. So yeah, this is fine. Leave her alone. If you could, like 1 or 2 attack percent rolls, 14 attack percent rolls. Yeah, it's not going to get much better than that, man. Like, yeah, but we've got a lot of energy on her. Good work. Wow. You're not changing that plus 36 AP 6, please. Oh, fuck. No, that's fair enough, mate. That is fair enough. Okay. Then we have Evelyn. Crit rate. She's giving herself 25, so we're basically bang on 100% crit rate. Crit damage 150%, attack of 3,200. And it's not like we're running an attack on disc 5, we're running fire damage bonus on disc 5. This is a really nice Evelyn build. Honestly, at this point, you're just hunting for additional crit damage substats. I wouldn't, not even attack substats, but all of your discs are really good. So you could very well just leave her alone. Just leave her alone. Overcapping them. Yeah, overcapping by 0.4%. Nah, we just call this 100%. We call that 100. Okay, next. We've got bonus, go. 2,900 attack, M1, 335 AP. Very nice. This is a very, very nice Bernice. Yeah, I don't really have anything to add. Yeah, I mean, in terms of optimization, at this point, her attack looks very healthy. So a little bit more AP if you wanted to, but you could just leave her alone. Caesar is Caesar. Impact of 172. We're running Lycan's engine. 18% impact on disc 6. Double attack discs. 2,600 attack. That's pretty healthy for Caesar. It's pretty healthy for Caesar. And then, yeah, small crit rate, crit damage. But we've got some. We've got some. That's okay. This is pretty good. Pretty good. How have you not failed to make the same Bernice joke every time she comes up? I know. Bunnis. Yeah, I just say that every time I see her. Black Sinister, we're green. How long's left on the ENKA review giveaway? Oh, 7 seconds. Who's it gonna be? 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Crits once in a blue moon. Indeed. Oh, it's hidden the name. Crimson Bunny! Crimson Bunny, come on down. Share your user ID, Crimson Bunny. Let's check out your stuff. Look at the guy with this user ID. He has a pretty decent account. Is that you, Beef or Waffle? Is that you, Beef or Waffle? You know what I'm saying? That's you, Crimson Rabbit, on YouTube chat. Yeah, drop your user ID in chat. Just the number that's like the 1005 or whatever it is. 1500. Why do you want me to look at it? We'll look at it while Crimson Rabbit's getting her stuff. Oh shit, we need to open another one. That's my account! No, we're not doing that. Like we're in a circus or something. I know. I thought it was funny. Why do I feel like Otter is an alt of rabbit? No, Otter would be an alt of a cat, right? Officer Mew Mew style? Review yourself? I'd rather not, because I know that my builds are bad. You know, if someone said to me, hey, ALG, do you want me to review your account? I'd be like, no. I'd be like, my Yanagi's barely built. My Bernice is barely built. My Jane is barely built. My Miyabi just hit the crit rate buff. I'm good. Crimson Rabbit. Yeah, no, I can't see it. Oh, did you send it to me? No, I can't see it, man. But the self roads, his Jane build is horrendous. Shh. Look, everything is a work in progress, okay? Rome wasn't built in a day. Maybe put in a bunch of weird commas, yeah. Send it as a DM. Yeah, you can DM me. If you DM me, I'll move my Discord off screen. Do you still do full account reviews? I do, Shino. Maybe one day we'll get back to them. But right now we need to get through these ENKA mines. You know what I'm saying? YouTube chat doesn't allow the long number? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, you can put some commas in it or something. I'll figure it out. What faction would you add an A rank agent to? I'm pretty biased, but Stars of Lyra. Because I love both Evelyn and Astra. So, yeah. There you go, that'll do. I got it, Crimson Rabbit. Okay. Crimson Rabbit, Internet level 58. Ooh. M1 Haramasa with his engine. Based. I'm sorry, I moved my big ass head down. Is he going to wallet 1 a.m.? No, I have work tomorrow. I can't go till 1 a.m. We'll go to like 11 tops. Okay. Crit rate's looking pretty good because you get the extra 20% from Zanshin Herb Case. Plus then you get 12% from Shadow Harmony. Plus then you get 25% from his slashes. And my brain isn't working. So I'm just going to say that's pretty good. I will say that we have a lot of attack though. Whoa, that's a lot of attack. Holy attack. Honestly, Honestly, I know why we're running this attack disc here on disc 4, because we've got both crit rate and crit damage on it, and both of which is useful. I would roll I'd see if we could roll a crit damage disc here. But, to be clear, is this a completely functional Haramasa build? Does it absolutely, like, crush endgame content? Yes. So you're good, man. Don't worry about it. M2 lighter. We've got some well-invested husbandos here, guys. 2,600 attack, 38% crit rate, 131% crit damage. The impact is exactly where it should be with his Wenjin, because you're running impact to 6. I would say, though, more crit rate. Moa crit rate. So disc 4 on his Shockstar disc. I'd see if we could roll a crit rate here. But, I mean, it's still lighter at the end of the day. He's still going to do what he's supposed to do. He's still going to do what he's got to do. Anyway, it's already got the 2 stars and 1 silver squad. Yeah. Then we have Soldier 11 M1. Wait, what? 85% crit rate. 138% crit damage. 2-piece, 2-piece, 2-piece. Yeah, again, the thing with the 2-piece, 2-piece, 2-piece is that it always looks good on this stat screen here, but then you're missing out on those additional buff from like a 4-piece that you would with, say, Woodpecker or Inferno Metal. For this build, you definitely do not want Inferno Metal. Because you'll be well over capping on crit rate. But yeah, maybe Woodpecker would be pretty good. I would say that, yeah, we kind of want a couple more crit rate substats. We've only got 4, and then we can move this crit, like in terms of like the build overall, a couple more crit rate substats, and then we could get a crit damage disc here, and not give up any crit rate really. But yeah, I mean, it's just Soldier 11. This is nice. Running Evelyn's Wenjin, very cool. Juyuan, very nice, good crit rate. You're actually at like 90% with the buffs that she would get, over 90%, 194% crit damage, 2,800 attack. Honestly, at this point, you're just hunting for like small optimizations of attack and crit damage. But this is a very nice G1. Pulchra M3, 2,200 attack. And then impact is looking pretty good. We got her engine. We've leveled it all the way up. And then the crit ratio is actually not bad. 53, 107. That's pretty good. Go for 100% crit. Don't let the dream die. Why though? Okay, and then we have Astra. 3,450, 265 energy regen, attack, and then we've got Kaboom the Cannon on here. Yeah, so we're over the cap for the attack. And then our energy regen looks pretty good, because we have Kaboom the Cannon on and 2-piece Swing Jazz. Very nice, Astra. Very nice. Crit rate is the only stat that matters. No triangles, only straight lines. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. This is good. This is a very good account. I'm sure that you absolutely slap Crimson Rabbit. Thank you for sharing your account. Okay, back to the mines. Wait, did I start a new one? Oh, I didn't. $20 minutes. 1 ENKA review. Okay, so after this one, I'm gonna check out Jane in the Lost Void while we're still doing the ENKA stuff. Me Officer is next. Me Officer, Internet level 53, which feels a little bit low to me. That does feel a little bit low. 2,600 crit rate, crit damage is looking good. Yeah, we've only given her the D. We need to F. She's only just come out. I'm sure this is a work in progress build. Ultimately, you're going to want more. You're going to want crit damage on here, and you're going to want to give up that crit rate. But you need more crit rate subs before you do so. Okay. Astra isn't built. Miyabi, you need to F. And then, yeah, kind of a little bit more of everything. I think this is. It's too early to really review your account. Yeah, like you haven't really even reached the end game content. So we can talk about builds and optimization and stuff, but yeah, we've got level 3 discs. It's not worth talking about at this point. Just level up your stuff. get the right main stats on them, start clearing endgame content, and then, you know, start you know, farming for substats and stuff. Yeah, I'm guessing this is pulled on this patch. Like, discs aren't leveled up. 0007. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, that was a quick one. Void Dragon. Check Jane for the bug. Best ones. Oh, I saw your message actually, Kuno. Yeah. We'll check it out. After this giveaway, we'll run another giveaway and then we'll go from there. Void Dragon 6590. Okay. Hasn't done Deadly Assault yet. That's all right. He'll get there. We have bonus go. We are going to get the extra attack from Rainforest Gourmet, but the attack does feel a little bit low at this point. I would say let's try and get a few more attack rolls if possible. The attack feels a little bit low for this bunnies. Anyway, okay. Then we have Ellen. Crit rate looks decent, 60 to 166. She gets an extra 20 here as well, so it's actually 80 to 160. So this is a good balance. We've got a nice damage bonus on her here. The attack is a little bit low. Yeah. So it's bringing the attack up just a little bit. Okay. Then we have Miyabi. Miyabi. Wow. Okay. It's rare that we see a Miyabi and it's like that low attack, but oh, I can see why. We're running AM on disc 6. Yeah, I mean, in terms of building up for Frostburns, yes, AM is cool on disc 6. I don't think it offsets the damage though of having attack on Miyabi. So I think more attack, please, and also more crit rate, please. Leave the crit damage alone. Few more crit rate substat rolls. I would say if we can get a decent attack percent disc 6 on Branch and Blade, then we're kind of laughing. Okay. Then Qingyi with her engine, 2,200 attack, and then crit rate 41, crit damage 136. Very nice. That's a nice Qingyi. Haramasa, 4-piece Shadow Harmony, 2-piece Branch and Blade. We've got his engine on, so that means that our crit rate is actually stacked. Attack is a little low, though. Yeah, we're looking for attack percent rolls. We've got 9 currently. We need more. Wait, what? We've got AM on disc 6? Okay, if you're running some kind of crazy anomaly, Haramasa, then cool. Also, maybe don't. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying this. You can try and sell it to me, but right now, I am buying it. C's 152 original transmorpher attack. Yeah, 4-piece protopunk. It's a Caesar. Yeah, it's cool. Like Caesar. Okay, it's LJ LI. I think my Evelyn build is top tier. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is a nice Miyabi. Stop building her. More crit rate, please. This is a nice Astra. We're over the attack cap. We got some energy regen. We're good. Evelyn build is nice. Crit damage is tasty. Crit rate with the 25% extra, we're going to be at like 88%. That's pretty good. Attack at 2,800. Yeah, this is a nice Evelyn. Very cool. A little bit more attack would be nice. Okay. Jane. AP is looking good. Attack looks pretty good. You're going to get some more attack from Rainforest Gourmet, plus from the Passion State. We're running AP, physical damage bonus, and AM. Nice Jane. Attack's a little bit low on Bernice. Maybe a few more attack percent rolls. Yeah, we've only got 5 at the moment. A few more attack percent rolls, because we're also running Weeping Gemini, so that should look higher. You're going to get additional AP from Weeping Gemini, but yeah, you can see I would love the build to be balanced the other way from AP to attack in terms of substats. So we've got 10 AP rolls and we've got 5 attack rolls. So if we had 10 attack rolls and 5 AP rolls, this would feel a lot better, I think. But yeah, it's still fine. It's still Bernice. She's still great. Level up her skills. She probably only just got her. AP is 1 point away But, oh, actually, it doesn't matter because we don't have our engine. AP is fine. It's high enough. Then we've got the Weeping Gemini. We're going to get additional AP from Weeping Gemini as well. AP electric damage bonus AM. This is a nice Yanagi. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Van. Corey Yuki. M for Miyabi. Just we're gonna have a drink here. That is you. Hey, Corey Yuki. How's it going? Yeah, we have M4 Miyabi. I can't even remember what M4 does. M2 is the crit rate buff, and she generates her own Frostfall stacks. So this is pretty good. This is pretty good. So we're actually at like 90%. We've got the ice damage bonus disc on here. I would say, okay, it's M4 Miyabi. Do you need to build her anymore? No. But if you want to try and solo stuff with her, maybe more attack. Maybe more attack. Okay, Yanagi. Nice AP, 392. Nice attack, 2,600. This is very nice. This is a very nice looking Yanagi. Yeah, I think the reason the attack looks okay is because of the Wenjin mostly, but all good. Then we have Jane. Attack very high, AP kind of low. You are going to get additional AP from M4 is more frostburn damage. Each one gives 250 decibels. Oh, holy shit. So she's going to ult even faster? That's crazy. Okay. What's going on with this Jane? Yeah, we want more AP. We've got 10 substat rolls at the moment. You will get more in combat because of Weeping Gemini. But remember, it does go away after the enemy is stunned. I would say physical damage bonus would probably be better on here, especially because you have so many attack percent rolls. With the buff that AP is going to provide anyway from Passion Stream, yeah, you're going to just end up with like so much attack. I mean, sure, is she going to do loads of damage? Yeah, she is. But yeah, it's probably a little bit unnecessary. I would say physical damage bonus here would be optimal. But yeah, this is it's still a pretty good Jane. Okay, 3524. So we're over the cap. Energy regen of 2.8, and this is we're running energy regen disc. We got her engine. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. It's Astra. You're over the caps. It's all good. 3284 attack on Ambi M1, 67% crit rate, 180% crit damage. Holy shit! Stop building her. I guess like the obvious thing to say though is if you did want to, is to replace the disc 4 with probably a crit damage disc at some point. And also in terms of like the build cube, so yes, you can think about it as a triangle with attack, crit rate, crit damage, but you can also introduce other stats into it as well. Disc 5 could be an easy replacement here, because if your attack is this high, it might be worthwhile thinking about electric damage bonus, or maybe pen, depending on what kind of team you're playing her with. Okay, but yeah, this is pretty good. Like, she's only just come out, man, and I'm sure with these stats, you're absolutely rinsing everything. So this is still very cool. Okay, then Nicole. Actually built Nicole. Some crit rate and crit damage on Nicole. Loving your work. 4-piece swing jazz, 2-piece branching blade. For the additional crit damage. Love it. Energy regen is a little bit low. But I think that's because we're running AM here. But that's okay. I guess, you know, if we want to build up the anomaly on Nicole, then yeah, sure, we can build up some anomaly on Nicole. But yeah, this is good. Attack looks good. Crit rate looks good. Energy regen looks a little bit low, but we're giving that up for the build up of the ether. This is very cool. Oh yeah. Right, let's go. Dway. Andre. Got it. 3,600 attack. Energy regen of 2.8. We're running 2-piece swing jazz, and we've got one here. Because your attack is so high, it might be worthwhile thinking about Astra's actual damage herself. So maybe thinking about crit here, or maybe ether damage bonus disc 5. Up to you, man. This is M1 Ellen, 2,900 attack. 53% crit rate, 147% crit damage. Honestly, at this point, it's small optimizations. I think crit rate is probably more important at this stage. Your attack looks pretty healthy, though, so this is nice. This is a good Ellen. Then we have Miyabi, 3,100 attack, 63% crit rate, and 142% crit damage. Yo, and we're not even running a crit damage disc on disc 4. That's crazy. But the crit rate could be higher, dude. Little bit more crit rate. Little bit more crit rate. Try and get it up to that 80. We've got so many substats, though. We've got 11 substat rolls. It's just because we're not running, like, anything extra, if that makes sense. But, yeah. Honestly, would I give up this attack disc for a crit rate disc? Maybe. But then, ultimately, you're going to want a crit damage disc here anyway. But, yeah, honestly, we're just substat hunting at this point. Really nice Evelyn. Crit rate, crit damage looks good. Fire damage bonus as well. Honestly, the thing that we're missing here is more attack. You can see, yeah, we've got 3 attack percent rolls, and they're all on our attack disc. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, it's not bad. It's just that, remember, when we're critting with this much attack, if we critted with, like, 3,000 attack, like, that's a 1/6 of our damage that could be added on, basically, in comparison to where we are right now. So just consider that. Try and get it up towards 3,000. Look for some attack percent rolls. Again, we are talking about build optimization here. She's probably still really good. Okay. Oh, wow. Attack a bit low. 2-piece Faithen's Melody for the extra AM. And then we're running energy regen on disc 6. That's super cool. AP is super high. But yeah, attack feels a bit low. So yeah, a bit more attack on her, please. Yeah, again, we can see we've got like attack percent rolls on our attack disc, and that's it. We don't have any other attack percent rolls. More attack percent rolls, please. AP looks good, though. AP does look decent. Yanagi probably wants more AP. Attack is nice as well, but yeah, she wants more AP. We've got 5 AP rolls, and we've got 4 attack rolls. We need more of those. We've got so many crit rate and crit damage rolls. 24% crit rate and 52% crit damage. They're kind of wasted on Yanagi. She ain't really using them. That's okay, man. It's okay. This is what we're talking about. This is a nice Yanagi. She probably works completely fine. But if you wanted her to do more AP. This is good, though. This is good. Okay, how are we doing on the giveaway? 8 minutes. Okay, we carry on. Razor. Miyabi Supremacy will pull for Bernice. Okay. Whoa. I'm not assessing an M6 Miyabi. That's not M4. Oh, P5? I didn't even notice. I had 700 pulls and 550 were saved since 1.0. Oh my god. It's Mr. Saving for Miyabi. It's Mr. Saving for Miyabi. He might not have wailed. He might have been saving since the beginning. This was his moment. Anyway, okay, yeah, I'm not even looking at it. It's great. It's a Miyabi. M4 Rina. She's got a solid amount of attack. Yeah, 12 attack percent substats. 70.4% pen ratio. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then we've got energy regen disc 6, and we're running swing jazz and 2-piece puffer. Pretty good. That's a nice Reno. M3 Lycan on his engine. 4-piece Shockstar, 2-piece Polar Metal. Impact looks good. We've built a little bit of crit rate on him, 48 to 117. I'm sure he probably does pretty well. In terms of attack, it's a little bit low in terms of like what we're critting on. So it'd be nice to see, if you wanted to build him for his damage, see a little bit more attack substat rolls. Bunnis. You did say you were going to pull for Bunnis. That's what it said. We got you. Or she got you. Your attack looks healthy. M1. AP looks a little bit low, but not too bad. Yeah. So, yeah, we've got 11 attack percent rolls. Very nice. Very good. It'd be nice to see a little bit more AP, but, I mean, this Bernice is still really, really good. So, all good. Okay. Then we have Nicole. 1700 attack, which is a little bit low. Oh, it's like an anomaly, Nicole. So we've got AP, We've got ether damage bonus, and then we've got energy regen. So we're not giving up any of the energy for like AM, but we are, when we do hit ether, like corruption, it is going to do more damage because we have the AP, which is nice. This is a nice Nicole. We've effed 16, all good. Lucy, 2,800 attack, 33% crit rate, 83% crit damage. Very nice, Lucy. I would say at this point, though, I would give up a little bit of her attack to try and help her to crit more. So if we switched off this disc here for a crit rate disc, we'd still be above her cap for where she needs to get to for her thing. But then... what was I talking about? Yeah, we get a bit more crit damage. We'd have a bit more crit rate. It would feel a lot healthier. Because if we get this to like 50, 100, and our attack is on like 2.5k, very nice, Lucy. Very nice, Lucy. Because then she functions not just as a support, but also as a sub DPS, because she's going to be doing a bit more damage. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you for sharing. Kenji. We just did Kenji. Yo, free green. Free green. Sea Dragoon. Started playing when Rat Mummy released. Okay, Sea Dragoon. Nagel. AP is looking a little bit low, but you are going to buff that up because you've got the Weeping Gemini on her. Attack looks okay. Yeah, it'd be nice to maybe see a few more AP rolls. We've got 10 at the moment. Just a few more would be nice. Other than that, we're looking pretty good. We've effed. All good. AP very high, Bernice. Attack a little low, Bernice. You are going to get some extras from Electro Lip Gloss. But yeah, it would be nice to see a little bit more attack on Bernice. AP looks so good. Oh, it's mostly Electro Lip Gloss that's doing that. Okay, then we have Miyabi. 77% crit rate, 109% crit damage, 2,600 attack. Yeah, it's like... it's a little bit of everything on this one. If you get more crit rate substats, then you can put a crit damage disc on it, and then attack is also going to be nice as well. Like that attack feels like quite low. We've got one attack percent roll on all of our discs, like as in like one that actually rolled into percent. No percents anywhere else. Yeah, so that's why this looks a little bit low. So yeah, more attack percent, please. Astra is not built. What's funny is that we've leveled up all the discs except her like base attack disc. We really need to level that up. And we don't have an engine on her. Anyway. Anyway. Nicole. Energy regen seems a little bit low. We haven't like fully upgraded our discs, so maybe we're just still work in progress on Nicole. Yeah, we haven't upgraded the engine either, and disc 6 we probably want energy regen here if she's functioning as a support. We also haven't effed her yet. We need to F our Nicole's. Lucy, good attack. Time to start building her with a little bit of crit. Ice damage bonus, disc 5. 3-piece. Pick a lane. If you want to run her with if you want to run double support with Nicole, and Nicole's on Swing Jazz, then go for Astral Voice. If you want to run double support with Astra, and Astra's on Astral Voice, then go for Swing Jazz. But pick a lane. The ice damage, yes. Sharing engine with Nicole, maybe? Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe that's what's up. But then you'd think he would have level 60'd it. All right, next. Sea Dragon done. Gabiale 141. Mostly Jane and Bernice since I struggle with Pompey and DA most of the time. Okay. Gabiale. Oh, wow. Okay. That's very nice. This is nice. I'm not going to spend too much time. That's a nice G1. He said Jane and Bernice, so that's what we're doing. This is too low. Neko engine. He just wanted the crit rate. And to be fair, he got there. Okay, almost there. Okay, Jane is looking pretty good. Anomaly proficiency of 410. And then you're going to get the additional attack from Rainforest Gourmet. This is nice. This is a nice J build. AP, physical damage bonus, AM. I don't think I'm missing anything. This is a nice Jane. Solid. Something like ENKA raffle. Okay, we'll check it in a sec. You gotta use what you got sometimes. Yeah, that's true. Yanagi, too low AP. More AP, please. Weeping Gemini is gonna help with that in combat. The attack looks okay, but that's probably just because of Weeping Gemini's advanced stat. But yeah, we would like more AP, please. You can see, yeah, 6 AP rolls. And normally when we look at like AP rolls, we normally say, like, even this one, that's like 11 AP rolls with an AP Wenjin, and we're like, oh yeah, this AP character who likes AP is good. Whereas this is got like an attack percent advanced stat, and we've only got 6 AP rolls. So yeah, more AP rolls would be nice. But yeah, we're running the right main stats, it looks like, for Yanagi most of the time. Bonus, go. Attack looks a little bit weird. We're running attack percent on disc 5. I can see why though, because she really does like attack. Our AP is maybe a little bit too high. We've got Rainforest Gourmet on. Rainforest Gourmet is going to add to the attack. I think the Spurnice is fine. She's probably fine as she is. This is also the hardest disc to get as well, so you might just not have a good fire damage bonus one. Because ideally, if you're giving up this attack percent disc, the attack would probably look a little bit too low. We've got 4 attack percent substat rolls. Yeah. So attack is okay on her here. You got to do what you got to do. But it would be nice to have more attack percent substat rolls. I think that she would really benefit from that. R Tilk roll won the raffle. R Tilk, send your user ID in chat. I'll find it in a sec. Lucy M6. We've got such good attack. Astral Voice. Let's start building her for a bit of damage. Crit rate, crit damage, maybe energy regen disc 6, because we've got so much attack. She doesn't need that much attack. Because remember, she's an A rank. Her scaling is different. So she's got, you know, yeah, like GU1 starts with 1500 attack, so 2900, pretty good on GU1. Lucy starts with 1200 attack, so we're okay with that being like 300 lower. They're already in the spreadsheet at 148. Okay, we'll grab it from 148 in the spreadsheet. Perfect. Thank you, Kuno. It's a good thing you're here, man. Airtick, who won the raffle. Okay, I said I was going to take a break. Jamie Bear, thank you very much for joining. Much appreciated. The member. W Kuno. W Kuno indeed. W Kuno indeed. Hang on. Oh, shit. It's late. I'm asleep. That's all good. All good. All good currently unnamed. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. We might actually play the game for a bit after this. But we're on Airtick's account. This is M1 Jane. Very nice Jane. AP is so high. We've got her engine, which is definitely helping us out with that. But we do also have 14 AP rolls. Very nice. We've also got 10 attack rolls, which means that our attack is not slouching either. We haven't F'd, but we don't need to because our AP is so high. Playing games in this ENKA stream? Yeah, I know. I just want to try out the new Jane and the Lost Void thing before I have to go to sleep. Maybe, yeah, so we might do that. We'll do that after this one. We'll do one more giveaway, though. So while I'm doing it, we'll do one more giveaway. Average That Gamer actually playing the game. I know, wild. Yanagi, very nice Yanagi. 401 AP, 135 on the AP substats, and then 36% on the attack percent substats. Yeah, I would love this Yanagi. Then we have Miyabi, M2. So our crit rate is actually like 76%. Stop building. Stop building. Put her down. Leave her alone. Probably work in progress on the Ambi. This is going to give us an extra 20% crit rate as well as the... So that's actually like 65 plus 12 from this. And then she gives herself like an extra 10 more. So we're actually on like 87% crit rate. So don't let that fool you. That's actually really good. What I would say then is we probably want electric damage bonus here. Or maybe pen, depending on what kind of team you're running on. But yeah. New Jane is very fun. I'm excited. I'm excited to try it. But yeah, like in terms of like balancing the build, we probably want to like expand what we can like bring up, and I think electric damage bonus is the answer here. Because I think even if we give up this attack disc, although I can see why you're running this attack disc, we got good crit rate, we got good crit damage. It's a very nice amp. Again, this is probably a work in progress ambi. You haven't found one yet? Yeah. This is the hardest disc to get. This is the hardest disc to get. And at this point as well, is this ambi probably one of the best built ambis we've seen so far? Yeah, probably. So we're talking about like optimization, but like you could leave her like this and not worry about it for years. She's still really good. Penetration can be optimal as everything else is on point. Yeah. Juyuan with Brimstone, 3000 attack, 41% crit rate, 195% crit damage. We haven't given up on the ether damage bonus. This is very nice. You get like the extra 45% from Nicole and her own buff. So that's actually like 86% crit rate with 195% crit damage. That's very nice. Very nice to Yuan. Honestly, in terms of making her better, you're just hunting for a few extra substats, few more attack rolls, even though Brimstone gives so much. Honestly, though, we're talking about like minor optimizations at this point. It doesn't really matter. Okay, and then Evelyn, 75%. So actually, that's like 100% crit rate, 200% crit damage, 4-piece Woodpecker. I much prefer Woodpecker over Hormone Punk. I think it's easier to manage it. You don't bring her on and then lose the buff for the stun window. There's no risk of that happening with Woodpecker, basically. 2,950 attacks, so basically 3,000. This is a very nice Evelyn. Very, very nice Evelyn. Yeah, I stop. I feel like a lot of the advice for you, Airtic, is stop building. Like, these are very well built characters. This one, this one, this one, and this one. And then, yeah, you're working on this one. All good. All good. All good. Work on this one. Work on this one. And maybe some of your supports as well, because we haven't seen some of your other characters. But yeah, like, these are, like, for your, like, DPS characters, you're good, dude. You're good. Thanks for sharing, man. Thanks for sharing. Okay, let's do one more raffle while I play Lost Void, and then we'll probably wrap up. There's actually 250% crit damage, since Sid gives 50% as well. Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot. Duration, can we do 25? No, let's do 20 minutes. Oh no. 20 minutes. Winners. Oh, I kind of miss doing real, like, account reviews, though. Need a stream dedicated to best built support when it gets 10 polychrome. I don't even know how I would give away 10 polychrome. I'm opening the game now, right? Let's play the game. Let's play the game. Let's play the game. Oh, you're the next one in line, Dom? Okay, we'll do you before the end. We'll do you after I've played the game for a bit. And by a bit, I mean 20 minutes. We'll check out the new Jane stuff. That's really loud. We'll check out the new Jane stuff, and then we'll come back to do this ENKA review, and then we'll do Dom's ENKA review as well. 2 hours in, and we're playing the game. Wait, no, it's actually been over 2 hours, hasn't it? Would you say Soldier Zero Ambi is worth going for, or save for Juyuan instead? I would say I don't know. I think Ambi probably has more staying power, but Ji-Yuan keeps getting indirectly buffed. And not necessarily indirectly buffed, but she keeps getting like characters that are good with Ji-Yuan. Do you know what I mean? But I think Ambi has a higher chance of that happening moving forward because I think Ji-Yuan's got all she's gonna get. You know, she got Qingyi. Nicole was in the game from the start, and Nicole is so good. Astra's really great with her. Now you can run double support with her because of the way she works. But Ambi has the Aftershock mechanic, and she buffs Aftershock as well. So there's a part of me that thinks that Ambi... It depends on what they do. Like, it's too hard to say, honestly. Just pick who you like. Oh, no. We need to check the character details.
Should I use this time?
We do it like that. Oh, hang on, the music's still playing. I turned it off. And if we go back to this one, what the fuck? Why has this happened? Denim99, thank you for the follow. That's crazy. So if you go back to skills, instead of it being like this, the camera stays in the same position, but then they go back to the original pose, right? You're welcome. You're welcome. That's so funny. The try one's better than my one, guys. Wait, what? No, it isn't. It's running... It's actually not.
Be my research subject? Which alias should I use this?
It's not running AM. She takes too long to assault. Yeah, I'm running mine.
Let's stir up some trouble.
Sure. OMG, it is stop coping. She's not running AM. No. I have more AP, exactly.
Don't get hit.
See, look how fast I'm assaulting. Could Trial Jane do this? Don't think so. Oh, man. Oh, that was cool. Her moves are so cool. Oh, no, I let go because I didn't think I was near the enemy. Over assault. My bad. Professional assaulter. Maybe let's not use that terminology, but I'll take it. See, look how fast I'm assaulting. Yeah, Trial Jane couldn't assault that quick. She wasn't running AM. That's a statement waiting to be pulled out of context. Yes. Yes. Let's do the high one. I do like Jane though. She does seem very fun with the Lost Void stuff. Oh shit. I cancelled because I thought I was dodging. Oh no! All of her damage is locked behind those assaults. It's crazy not to run AM on her. Why? I don't know why I'm... I don't know why I would even consider it. Insanity. Let's hit the assault first. Oh no!
Here's a taste of the abyss.
This girl fits so many assaults in one rotation. I mean, I didn't quite say that. Oh, I like her Lost Void gear. I kind of want to do like a Lost Void run with Jane.
The pressure's off.
What a wipeout. That sounds even more dubious. Faithen's Melody 2-piece with Jane. I actually do want to try it. Yeah, I think that Jane's biggest problem as a character is that she doesn't assault fast enough. Because now we have characters like Bernice and Yanagi who can build up assault so flippin' quick. It feels unfair. Who can build up like their anomalies, not assault, but they build up their anomalies so quick, it feels kind of unfair. So yeah, I do think that 2-piece Faithen's Melody might be good on her. But honestly, it's only really going to be good on her on the very best Jane builds because she also desperately wants like that AP. So, yeah. You mean Disorder? Well, I mean their own anomalies, right? So, yeah, Yanagi builds up the Shock. Bernie builds up the Burn. Yeah. I think I Am Rivenous made the calcs for that. Did he? Let's see. Let me see. I would like to see the calcs. Is it on his video? Shall we check it?
Hello and welcome to I Am Rivenous's channel.
That's I Win to Lose.
He sucks at intro, so I'm taking
Oh,
one
okay.
for the team. Version
Let's check Jane.
1.6 brings us 2 new drive sets, the Shadow Harmony and Faithen's
Jane. Okay. Let's see
Jane
what
has been somewhat interesting. Generally speaking, I achieved similar clear times whether I was using a 4-piece Fang Metal or a 4-piece Melody, often with just a 2-second difference. However, there
Oh,
are
he's talking about the 4-piece. I wonder if it gets to the 2-piece in a sec.
2 important points to talk about here, which I have not mentioned yet. First of all, a 2-second difference is definitely due to error in play and hence within a margin of error for the sake of comparison. Secondly, and more importantly, my Jane's builds have been not great. And that is for a reason. First of all, I am too lazy to farm up for super good unrelatable builds, but more importantly,
Fair.
it is to verify my calculations. A 4-piece Melody can indeed be a very valid choice if your
Okay, yeah. So 4-piece Fang Metal and 2-piece Freedom Blues is the 2389544. 4-piece Fang Metal and 2-piece Melody is 2400332. So it's a 0.45% difference. Oh my god. That's with the signature, actually. AP, physical damage, and anomaly mastery. If you don't hit the 420 AP breakpoint in combat, the worse your build is, Melody can be even or better. Okay, because you're hitting more anomalies. That makes sense. So the worse your build is, the better Melody is. Interesting, right? Let's see what he's got to say. Let's hear the rest of it. Rioma98, thank you for the follow.
build is bad, and by bad I mean you are just barely hitting the 420 AP threshold, or not at all. Generally speaking, the less anomaly proficiency you have, the better a 4-piece Melody will become.
But that's for the 4-piece specifically. That's what the... Okay, so it's not necessarily just for the 2-piece.
And looking at the 2-piece, the opposite will be true. The better your build
The better your... So yeah, so the 2-piece, the better your build is, the better the 2-piece is. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. The better your build, the better 2 pieces. The worse your build, the better 4 pieces.
Is the better a 2-piece melody can be. Whether or not that actually is the case will again largely depend on how much you make use of the additional anomaly builder. However, it at least makes Jane feel quite a bit.
Bad Jane, 4-piece yes, 2-piece no. Good Jane, 4-piece no, 2-piece yes. Okay, yeah. So that's basically it, yeah. I actually disagree with their 2 pieces. I'm realistic to hit Jane's 420 AP without one of the AP 30 2 pieces. I have AP plus 2 on all my discs, and I only barely get above 420 AP. Yeah, that's a good point. Yes, because getting above 420 AP without the 2 piece, I think it's like you said, No Limit, actually. I think it's possible, but you're probably gonna need Jane's Wenjin. You probably need Jane's Wenjin or unrealistic rolls, i.e. better than yours.
Smoother since her build up does not feel super great in the first place.
Yeah, because remember the A rank engines, let's just like go in game. The A rank engines for anomaly characters, they're gonna do these engines. They give AP, well, not those ones, but Rainforest, for example, gives AP of 75, whereas Jane's engine gives AP of 90. So that extra 15 might be the difference. Yeah. And if you're above 420, Melody is 0.45. Yeah, exactly. So it is like a very small diff. Very small diff. Let's just check the giveaway. How long? Oh, 8 minutes left on the giveaway. 8 minutes left on the giveaway. We can yap for a bit. Do one more ENKA review. Oh, we said we do dumbs. We're going to do dumbs. Okay, we're going to do dumbs. Okay. Holy shit, bro. Yo. Back to the income. Yeah, this one, the one on the raffle, and then I'm going to go bed. It's pretty hard for me to assess an M6 character because I rarely look beyond like M1, M2. I'm pretty sure she probably gets maybe additional crit stuff from these, but I wouldn't know. So I'm not going to say whether this is a good build or not. It's probably absolutely fine. It's M6. There's no point me even saying whether it's fine or not. It's fine. Proto-Punk. So yeah, the defensive assist is going to be good to give the extra buffs. Attack looks pretty decent. 2,400. Maybe a little low. Oh, actually, yeah, it's not bad. But that's because we're not running fire damage bonus. But I'm sure this lighter does his job. His crit rate's not too bad invested either. So you'll probably end up with some decent damage out of him, as well as him also buffing your Evelyn, I'm guessing. Okay, then we have Shork. Crit rate. She gives herself like an extra 20, right? So that's actually like 80. Crit damage 171 and attack 3,400. Too much attack. Gotta think about your build. 3-dimensional build. Run something different on disc 5. Ice damage bonus would be good, probably. Okay, cool. Maybe Pen, depending on the team. M3 Miyabi. Attack a little bit low. Crit rate is probably about fine because you get the extra 15%, so you're almost at 80. But yeah, attack feels a little bit low. We don't really have that many attack percent substat rolls. We've got 5 in total. So, and they're literally only on these 2 discs. These are like 2 of the hardest discs to get them on because this disc 5 has so many different options. It's 9 different options. Disc 6 has 6 options. We could definitely get some attack on one of these discs. Definitely get some attacks on one of these discs. More attack, please. More attack, please. Why am I talking about this? It's an M3 Miyabi. There's no need to review it. You're right, Jess Samiko. Like, it's an M3 Miyabi. What am I even looking at? Okay. We're over the attack cap for Astra. We've got 2-piece Hormone Punk. We're our energy regen at 2.49. We're running Sukaku Wenjin and energy regen disc 6. I think, to be honest, you can probably give up the 2-piece Hormone Punk for 2-piece Swing Jazz if you wanted the extra energy. But Yeah, or you could just leave her alone if you find that the energy is fine. This is a fine Astra. Next, we have Bunnis, go. We're a little bit low on the attack side. AP is looking very healthy though. We've got 2-piece Faithless Melody, very nice for the extra AM, which is going to help us to burn faster, and then that means we can run energy regen with no regrets over here. Very nice. Yeah, we've got quite holy flipping AP rolls. Yeah, that did look high. 404 AP, 18 AP substat rolls with 162 additional AP. Yo. I would love to give up just like 5, maybe 6 of those AP rolls and put them into attack. That would really balance these out a little bit more. Yeah, the AP is really, really nice. Be nice to get a little bit more attack. But this is a really, really nice bonus. Really nice bonus, really nice bonus, really nice bonus. Okay, can we do Hollow? Mate, I did Hollow yesterday. I logged into his account yesterday. I don't think I need to do this. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, this was the guy with the Soldier 11. By the way, he did message me after the stream. You remember that if anyone who was there, I had skill issue and I couldn't clear his for 9 stars with his Soldier 11, but we flipped some of his builds around so that he could. He did message me after the stream and he said that he did manage to do it with Soldier 11. So woot, we did it, guys. Anyway, okay, I'm not doing that one. Soul, how long until the next one? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes. We can do it. Internet level 59, M3 Miyabi. We go next. Ellen, looking tasty. This is a solid Ellen, like almost 80% crit rate. With, you know, she gets herself 20, 106% crit damage. Nice. Bit more attack would be nice. Nice to see the ice damage bonus on her though. Very cool. This is Evelyn. Crit damage is looking good. Crit rate's looking good. That's 95% after her buff. Attack is looking a little bit low. It would be kind of nice if we had a few more crit rate substat rolls, because then I could say to you, okay, you're overcapping on crit, put Brimstone on her, because that would solve this attack problem. But, I mean, we're talking about build optimization here. I'm sure she is still very, very good. But yeah, more attack is where this is where the problem is. Hey, Mini Jack Sparrow, how's it going, man? Astra, we're over the attack cap buff. We've got energy regen disc 6. We've got Bashful Demon on her. Very cool, very nice. Bunnis, go. AP's looking very healthy. Attack is looking maybe a little bit low, but it's not too bad. Yeah, you can see we've got 3 attack percent substat rolls. A couple more would be nice. Remember, the Weeping Gemini is not going to give us any extra attack, and that's a lot of what Bernice needs. Even though it gives us the advanced stat of attack, so it's gonna add up to our AP. So it's kind of like the same as the last one, where it's like, yeah, you're gonna get extra AP from this as well, and your AP is already your better looking stat. So what you really want is, yeah, you want like 5 of these rolls to go over to attack, but it's still Bernice, you know, she's still really, really good. Jane, 443 anomaly proficiency, very nice. We've got her signature engine, which, yeah, this is what we were talking about earlier. So that's giving her the 90 instead of the 75 that you get from the A rank. 4-piece Fang Metal, 2-piece Freedom Blues, attack of 2166, which feels a little bit low. Yeah, we've done really, really well on the AP. Attack feels a little bit low. She's gonna give herself a whole bunch of attack when she's in the passion state anyway. But yeah, if you were talking about build optimization, if you wanted to make your Jane feel stronger, it would be more attack percent rolls at this point. Okay, cool. Jane feels weak. This Jane feels weak? I don't know, man. This Jane looks pretty good to me. I would say, like, yeah, attack's maybe a little bit low, but I think this is fine. But to be clear though, you are running the right main stats. Don't go flipping out this physical damage bonus. If you're trying to like make that change, you definitely, it's just a case of you want attack percent substats and you just don't have them. You got lots of AP substats, but for example, yeah, we've only got these 3 discs with attack percent substats, and we didn't get any rolls into them, so that's why the attack feels a little bit low. Yeah, it's only the attack. Your Jane is really nice, though. She is really nice. This is a very nice Jane. But yeah, overall, very good. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Okay. Mega Glaceon. Mega Glaceon, you have won the giveaway. The giveaway is one ALG ENKA review. Would you like to message me your thing? Your user ID. Gotcha. Mocktails mixes ice. The Jane is real nice. That's good. That's good, Nam. Okay. Where am I? Okay, we're going to stop after this one, by the way, guys. Oh, I'm just going to click that because it'll open it up for us. Okay. Mega Glaceon. Internet level 56. Okay, so we probably haven't been playing since the start because most players who are day one players are like Internet level 58 or 59. But we are still clearing the endgame content. We're Shiu 7. We're 9 Deadly Assault stars. So very cool. Very good, Mega Glaceon. This is a pretty tidy Haramasa. You're probably overcapping on crit rate just a little bit. Oh, no, wait, you're not, because you're not running Shadow Harmony or his engine. So actually that extra 25% that he grants himself is going to take him up to like 96%, and then the crit damage is 157. I think the big gap that you have here is attack. And I'm not saying that you need to like change any of like your main stats. Your main stats are all right, but you're hunting for more attack percent substats. I think an easy one to change would probably be this disc here, because you got one here with no attack percent substats, and then your defense you got no attack percent on. So disc 2 and 3 would be the ones that I would look for attack percent rolls and then roll them up. Ideally, with a bit of crit damage as well. You could stand to lose a little bit of crit rate, considering that he's on like 96%. Yeah. What I could say is if you have Brimstone, maybe just stick Brimstone on and then just leave the discs alone. But up to you, man. I'm sure he's still absolutely fine. It's a pretty well-built Haramasa at the end of the day. Attack is looking pretty solid on this lighter. We've built crit on him. Nice. Like almost 60% crit rate, 112% crit damage. Impact of 194, which is what it should be if you've got his Wenjin and you've got the 6th disc. Did you see Braxophone's ZZZ tier list? I did not. Link it when I finish this. We'll look. Did he rank the characters? What on? Has he even played ZZZ? I don't really watch Brax's streams or anything. Okay, we'll save that for later. That'll be funny. Oh. It's not a real tier list, is it? Thank God. Okay. Then we have Evelyn. Okay, so we're actually at 95% crit rate and 150% crit damage. She does get the extra from her engine. Yes, I know. We've got the 2-piece Inferno Metal for the fire damage bonus, which is nice. We've got too much attack, though. Not that you can have too much attack. 3,400 is very nice. 3,400 is very nice for attack. But yeah, like we can definitely make an optimization with this disc 5. What I will say is that I know disc 5 is the hardest disc to get. So if this disc is like just the best that you have right now, keep it on. I can see we got crit rate, we got crit damage. Spyan, thank you for the follow. There's probably things that we could do to make it better. Fire damage bonus would probably be better, even though we've already got the 10%. Pen ratio, probably better, because then we're expanding how much damage we're able to do, because everything that we have is in like a good spot. This is in a great spot. This is in a really good spot. This is in like a better than really good spot. Because around that 3k mark is like a point of diminishing returns on the attack, and where we should start thinking about like what are we using our disc 5 for. Again, I can understand why you're using this disc because you got crit rate, crit damage on it. But yeah, if you get a decent pen desk, yeah. I guess the most annoying thing is that Woodpecker is like the worst set to farm. So it's not like you're just going to come across it by accident. You're probably waiting for another character to use Woodpecker. But overall, though, this Evelyn, very nice Evelyn. Bonus, go. We've got really nice AP, really nice attack, sorry. This is looking very healthy. And then AP looks pretty good as well. Yeah, we got 10 rolls into AP. We've got 10 rolls into attack. We're running her engine. This is a very nice bunnies. Very nice bunnies. Okay, cool. No notes. Jane, 434 AP. We're running 4-piece Tang Metal, 2-piece Chaos Jazz. The 2-piece is the same as Freedom Blues for the Chaos Jazz. It's just the 30 AP. The attack doesn't look too bad. This is kind of, if we remember, we looked at that other Jane just a minute ago, which had a similar amount of AP, but then he had like 300 less attack. I guess this is like the difference between this Jane and that Jane, is that this one has got a few more attack rolls. So very good. Slightly, yeah, like I said, slightly better than the last Jane that we looked at. But yeah, because we've got a bit more balance here. But this is a very nice Jane. Very good Jane. Wait. Oh yeah, we are running physical damage bonus. I just wanted to make sure I didn't get that wrong. Also has her engine. Didn't the last one have her engine as well? Because his AP was redonkulous. Anyway, we're over the attack cap buff for Astra, which is very nice. We're running energy regen disc 6. We got 2-piece swing jazz. Then we got attack. This is nice. Leave her alone. She's fine. She's doing exactly what she's supposed to do for the team. If you ended up with more attack percent substat rolls, you could start building her for her own damage, either crit or either damage bonus, depending on what you want it to do. But yeah, this is nice. Very nice. Very nice. Is this the last one for today? It is indeed. It is indeed. I'm going to go to bed in a minute. But yeah, it's been real though, guys. I've had fun. The ENKA reviews, the ENKA mines, we're getting there. And we will continue to do, I think even if I'm not doing, what's the word? Even if I'm not doing, I'm literally like flashbanging myself. Even if I'm not doing, literally, I can't think. Even if I'm not doing ENKA mines, we will continue to do this in the Discord. We'll continue to run a giveaway. If I'm doing something else on stream, we'll set it for like every 20 minutes, every half an hour or something. And then we'll go in and we'll do the ones that get given away. You saw yourself on there at like 300. Well, if you enter Kawa, then just remind us that you're on the list if you win this giveaway. Like, and then I think that's the right way to do it, right? Is that if you enter and you win, then just remind us that you are on the list, and then we'll take you off the list because you've had it. So it means that you can just enter into the giveaway, and then we'll just pull you off the list. But that's the plan for the future. Cool. Next stream will probably be third. Let's look at this. Holy marriage, Anby, S. Pulchra? I ain't saying he's a furry, but you know what I'm saying? Oh, he put Lycan down here? He's got Ben up there and Pulchra up there, though. I don't know, man. Is this just based on design? Because Nicole is way too low. You notice Pulchra and not Ben? Hey, I'm not saying I'm a furry, but... Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I mean, I guess, yeah, you know, like the smaller characters. Big sad on Nicole. Yeah, what is Nicole doing down here? That sucks. Poor Nicole. Poor Nicole. Poor Nicole. Poor Nicole. Okay. All right, guys, you know what time it is. How old is Viv? I don't know. Wait, yeah, Yanagi was down there as well. I love Yanagi. I don't know what he was thinking. Right. I've had a blast, guys. We did some ENKA. We will carry on. It was fun. Right, Twitch, hang around. We'll raid someone. YouTube, say goodnight to Twitch. Twitch, say goodnight to YouTube. Next stream, probably Thursday. I will let you know on the Discord. If it's Thursday, it'll be normal time on Thursday. If we have time to do maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, then I'll ping the Discord and let you know. Love you too, guys. I'm gonna turn off the YouTube stream now. Twitch, hang around. We will raid someone.